Hello, everyone that seems to have decided to stay here for some incredible reason. I'm still very confused as to why anyone's here, but I appreciate you being here. Uh, there are a couple of new things for the stream, however, that I feel is worth mentioning. Uh, for one, uh, I, uh, for one, we'll start with the clearest one to see. I have a new thing down in the bottom left. Follower goal. For some reason, that's important on Twitch. I don't really care about it, but uh, it was suggested, so I put it there because why the hell not? Two, because I'm very thankful that anyone's coming out to watch this. If you watch this often, I can actually reward loyalty points and give different commands and whatnot. I highly suggest you trying out the command exclamation point commands in the chat. And just seeing what I've got, because I've added a few and I really hope that they're working, but they might not. Anyway, but with those commands, you can redeem for different things. You can get your own NPC. You can request a monster for them to fight. You can ask me a question, or request me to follow you on Twitch or some other social media. For now, those are the commands I have. I'm always open for more suggestions if anybody has any, because I'm not creative enough for things that people want to know. But the important thing to know is if you are looking at getting these loyalty points, the best thing for you to do is to be interactive with the chat, to say, and to be here. The more active you are, the more chance that you will get more loyalty points. You will still accumulate them if you're just watching, however, not as much. So if you're lurking, you'll still get points, you can still redeem them, it's just going to take a little bit longer since I had to put the points relatively high because I wanted to reward the people that were here longer for me. Or that are interacting, I should say. So, with that, I believe that that's everything you're going to need to know. I am going to check one last thing just to make sure that everything is working correctly. This shouldn't be up. That's a bad thing for you to see. There we go, I fixed it. Let's do that, and then let me try one last thing. Okay, that's done. That's just good. So that should be all, I believe. I've learned how to do a few different things because I was bored yesterday, so I tried some stuff out. But for instance, if you type exclamation point command in chat, there should be an output. Oh, great, there's not. Unless I mistyped that, which I might have. I did not, but this is now awkward. I don't know why that's not working. I tried really hard to do it though. I promise. Yeah, I did that. Okay. That will have to be something that I look at. Oh, you know what? Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. I guess this is just, yeah, I don't know why that's not working. It's very annoying. Um, can I do... No. Okay. This is very awkward, and I don't know why that's not working. Uh, oh. Uh, mm, oh, I see. Okay. Um, yeah. I will have to try that again another time. I see the problem. But I won't focus on it for the stream. Sorry, it's been a few minutes. I was trying to get that set up. I guess that's not going to work tonight, but the followers should work. So, but anyway, still, thank you for being out, and we can get into the uh, into the session.
And
Hello, everybody.
hello.
Please
Hi.
roll me a d20.
Oh,
Yes, master.
certainly.
Ooh, not looking. Ooh, looking even worse for Feloran.
I was almost thinking it was going to be a nat one, not going to lie.
So, Feloran, would you care to do last time on D&D?
Last time on D&D, so a few sessions ago, we arrived at the temple of the god Tyr, who is the patron god of the Paladin of the party Turmyr, where we learned that it was the actual temple was being possessed by a white dragon, and last session specifically, we spent about an hour prepping for the fight, then to throw all that prep out the window to just go charge at it.
YOLO.
And then we pretty much the whole session just fought the dragon, and then I killed it by shooting 5 lightning bolts down its throat and blowing it up from the inside.
Nice.
And now
boy, did
we're
it blow up.
and, and then we ended last session with Turmyr about to enter the vault of his god tier
Oh,
to
no,
see
I
what
didn't.
was
I didn't enter the vault.
inside of it that the apparently dragon was after.
And we'll just do a quick, once again, just quick introductions for characters. Feloran, do you just want to introduce you real quick?
I am a Triton Artificer.
All right. Lance?
I'm a rogue and blood hunter that is a shifter.
All right. Thaurok?
I'm a Goliath fighter.
And Turmyr.
Half-orc paladin.
All right. I know, exciting stuff, but just want to make sure that that is taken care of.
Hey, it's important stuff.
Exactly.
We're all just so original.
Hey, I'm fairly original.
Yes, you made a completely new set of Overpowered that no one's ever seen before.
False. I'm sure
You're
you've
right,
played
I've definitely played it before.
it. Yeah.
But anyway, we did leave off. Turmyr standing in front of this almost steel box. There's no better way to describe it. Where he kind of sees like the inlay of a plain steel warhammer, along with just a stub pointing out of beneath him, maybe at his like knee height, and a hand palm up, kind of requesting something to be put in it almost. It's like it's almost trying to receive what's being handed to it. And Turmyr read on the vault above the hammer, with the skilled hand, this is valuable to any man. And that is where we left off. So, Turmyr, seeing what's in front of you right now, what would you like to do?
Turmyr?
Turmyr?
I hate this mic, sorry.
You're good.
But I want to take a closer look at the hand and see if there's any like indentations or anything that looks like it can move.
Okay, make an investigation check. Alright. While looking at this hand, and this also is made of solid steel as well as the stub, they're just very lifelike. You can clearly see it's supposed to be like, the stub of where a hand once was. But the hand does not appear to look as if it could move. However, it could be very well crafted. It could be magically enchanted to do it. You're not sure, though. It just doesn't look like it would.
Alright, and you said that the Warhammer, you said it was in a box?
The Warhammer is, like, pressed into this steel box. Like, you can kind of see it. It's, like, perfectly flush with the box.
Okay.
Like,
I just want to, like...
there's barely even a gap between, like, the handle and the box itself, because it's, like, pushed into the box.
Is there any, like, symbols or anything on it?
Not that you can see.
Alright, then, can I just, like, try to, like, touch it?
Yeah, you go, you can't really reach the handle, it's a little bit further in, so you go and touch the head of the Warhammer. You touch it, no avail. Nothing happens.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll go, I want to go find Feloran.
Alright, easily enough done. You were all kind of around the temple,
I'm still just waiting outside.
Yeah. So,
Alright, Feloran, I think I need some help with something.
Inside
At
the
least I-
temple.
Yeah.
You sure I can
I mean, if
approach? They were
Uh,
kind of clear last time they don't like outsiders.
and at that, Father Statera goes, we, of course, welcome all into our temple. However, we have certain security that we must enact for what we hold beneath it. And part of that is to not allow those unaligned with our faith enter.
Question, Zach.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wasn't I talking with Father Satira over this point?
Yeah, you guys would have been talking for a few minutes while Turmyr was inside.
Okay.
I kind of assumed that, with that going on, we'd come back to what we were talking about last time.
All good.
If it would help, I can let you hold on to some of my magical equipment.
that's a problem. I don't know how to use it.
I mean, the priests, they can hold on to it while I head in. If I have none of my stuff, I'm no harm to anyone.
And a devoted follower of Tyr would more than likely be there to make sure that he would not mess with anything that is under the temple.
Roll a persuasion check, Turmyr. It would be with disadvantage, but I'm considering Feloran helping you. So it's just a
Okay.
straight check.
I am
So no
proficient with
disadvantage?
persuasion, if that helps.
So no disadvantage or with disadvantage?
No disadvantage, just the straight roll. Oh! And Father Statera goes, Turmyr, we had planned on showing you this when you came back from your travels. And if you claim that these are the people that you've been traveling with, and that you trust them, and you take responsibility for them, I suppose an exception could be made.
Thank you, Father. And then I'll just motion Feloran towards the vault and start walking there.
Alright. So, you guys kind of walk up a few feet of steps, and you walk up to pretty much nothing. There's no floor out above you. You have to drop down 4 feet onto the top of this vault, and then climb down in front of it almost to get in and out of this place, because it's a few feet underground where the floor is.
So as we're walking into the temple, I'm just gonna take my sort of holy symbol necklace and just put it in my shirt.
That's very wise. But that can easily be done. So, you head into the temple. Thaurok and Lance, would you care to join them?
For a minute, yeah.
Sure, if it's
I
allowed.
won't make a big show of going in if they aren't fond of us doing it, but
Yeah. Father Statera said as long as Turmyr was going to take responsibility for your guys' actions and that he vouches for you, then the party may enter.
as I kind of am walking past, I go, "My thanks, Father. I am many things, but a fool usually isn't one, and I'd have to be a fool to steal from a god or a temple as lovely as yours
What
appeared to have been."
There's no response.
That's it. I follow in.
So you all follow in, seeing this, seeing this display that I had described to Turmyr. It's very difficult to explain it properly. Almost, it really is just somebody made this giant steel box and then put this warhammer flush in it, it's like it's very difficult to explain. You can see it's maybe a little bit above Lance's head height. The bottom of the the bottom of the head is probably right above Lance's head height, I'd say. And you just see that stub and the hand reaching out.
For reference, that's like 7 feet high.
Correct.
I didn't know if the other party members knew my height roughly.
Fair enough.
Wow, brag much.
I'm just going to use my winged boots to hover a few feet higher in the air.
Okay. Easily done.
Being 4'7" in a party of people over 7 feet tall.
Well, over 6 feet tall. The only one over 7 is Lance.
I'm not over 7. I'm exactly 7.
Okay, close enough.
No, I'm over 7.
Are you over 7?
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm a Goliath.
I thought you were high 6.
No, 7'7".
Okay.
I'm a high 6.
Okay. I might have, just assumed the same height for you two. But anyway,
Americans.
that brings us.
Oh, does he have pictures?
No, I have no pictures.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's-
I
That's
tried
upsetting.
very hard to figure something out. Trust me, I did. But it brings us to you all kind of just inspecting this. Inspecting this display almost.
What?
Is there anything discernible in like the finer details of the hammer?
The hammer's completely plain. It's just a plain silver hammer. It's not silver, steel hammer.
And was a warhammer, correct?
Yes, it's the size of a warhammer. It doesn't necessarily look like one.
Like a carpenter's hammer or a blacksmith hammer?
It's really just like steel brick and steel pole combined. As if, like
A mallet?
potentially.
All-purpose hammer.
Build a house, crush a skull.
Well,
Oh, but-
Turmyr, do you have anything to fit in this spot?
Wait, there's a spot?
I might be picturing this wrong.
No, the hammer's in the steel. It's not.
Oh, so there
It's not
is
a hollow.
there is a hammer in the.
Yes.
My bad. I thought it was like there's an indentation of
No,
this
sorry.
hammer. Okay.
It's as if this
Um,
hammer was just pushed into the steel, though. Like, I know it's very difficult to explain properly without, it would be a lot easier in person, I feel.
It's like
Right.
pushing
Yeah.
a quarter into a ball of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I pictured.
It's kind of.
Well-
Does the metal around it look bent as if this is the case, or does
Thanks,
it look as
Billy,
if it
for
was
subscribing-
forged
for
specifically to
following.
fit
Big up to you.
exactly the hammer?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Like, does it look as if the hammer was literally pressed into the metal, or does it look as if it was like shaped around the hammer and the hammer was added after the metal was cast?
You can't tell actually. It's nearly like it's flawlessly made. There's no
Well, like, I mean,
perfect
if
way of.
I was gonna say, if it's like pushed in, like, would it like not have made like you've seen bend or stretching along the edge of the metal type thing?
You don't see anything. It's when I say it's like flawless, it's
Okay.
like there's no marks to discern any like it. Your best guess is that somebody went, man, I want to put a warhammer there. Did some sort of magic thing to take out the exact space needed, and then put the warhammer there. It's like,
Perfect.
yeah, it's perfectly flush.
Very simple puzzle, I'm sure.
What was it? Turmyr, you said you read something as you approached. What was it again?
Zach, what was it?
Something.
It
Something
should
about
be,
skilled hands.
Oh, this,
with a skilled
like-
hand, this is valuable to any man.
I mean, maybe it's not a puzzle. Maybe it just. Maybe something has to be done, like a ritual or a.
I think the hand is.
incantation or something.
So there are like there is like a physical hand coming out of this
Yes.
steel box. Okay.
And then there's a hand with a missing hand, like a stump.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Turmyr, is there anything I'm not yet familiar too much with your religion. Is there anything in the religion about the missing hand of
You
Tyr?
mean the entire religion of Tyr? Yes.
Like, I'm assuming that's like a large part of this. Like, I would. Should I roll to see how much about the religion I would know at this point?
Yeah.
From a single chat with a.
Well, I know, but
Leader of the
other
church.
background too, and spending time with you, I figure would contribute
Yeah,
a little.
exactly. It's kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a shit roll.
You're not really into gods,
Yeah,
so
Not yet.
yeah.
you know it could be anything. Really, there's no way to know. There's no way to know.
'Cause if this is the tier I'm thinking of, like with the IRL comparison to Nordum,
No,
I know
it's not.
enough. But if this is a different type tier,
It is different. Yes.
Is there
I
anything
think that-
special about the stump?
You can make it an investigation check if you'd like.
Okay.
Looking over the stump, it doesn't seem to have any significance. Nothing special about it.
You know what? I want to try to put my holy symbol in the hand of Tyr,
Okay.
or in the Snatch's hand.
Okay. What is your holy symbol? Like, do you have it written down which one it is? Because there's a few different for Tyr.
Oh, I did not.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to assume then that it's the like a trinket that's the balance on like a warhammer, if that's cool. If you don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have it like hanging on my belt or something.
Okay. So you take that off and you put that in the hand.
Yeah.
Okay. You all watch as the hand begins to close around this symbol.
Huh.
And I'll say it's made of iron. That kind of fits with Teal well. So, and you watch as it just
Yeah.
continues to squeeze. And when it opens its hand, it's dust.
Ooh.
I don't think the father's
Yeah.
gonna be happy about this.
Can
I mean, it was yours, right? The symbol.
Yeah.
Can I just take out like a piece of gold and place it on the hand?
A gold coin, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you wipe the iron dust off?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
wipe off the
Okay.
dust of the hammer.
Okay. You put the coin in, and once again, it begins closing its hand and continues to squeeze. And when it opens its hand again, it's dust.
I capture the cold
Do you
dust in
guys-
the vial before it dissipates.
Do you guys have any extra diamonds? This actually might be kind of useful.
I can pick some out of my teeth if you want.
I mean, shit, if you have some, yeah.
You think maybe we should just put the hammer in the hand, possibly?
Okay, wait. No, that we can't get the
Can we-
hammer out.
Can
Find
we
a way to get
extract
the hammer out.
hammer from the wall?
I think the entire puzzle is getting the hammer out, Brian.
Exactly.
I mean,
Okay.
No one said it.
can I want to try something then if this is what we're... Can I cast... Oh, fuck, I can't actually. Never mind.
Do you have the spell heat metal?
No,
Not
okay, hold on,
prepared.
okay.
Metal expands when
the
it's
riddle.
heated.
I want to just leave the temple, pick up like, or would I just have like a piece of, like a scrap of wood on me, like probably in a bag, just
Yeah,
from
I would
some of
say
my.
so. I would
Okay,
say
I
so.
want to place like the small wooden plank on the palm.
On the palm.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, the hand begins to close
Okay.
and continues to squeeze. And when it opens, that wood is splintered and dust.
Okay, so carpentry is not
Guys,
valuable, I
please
guess.
stop using my god's. Please stop using my god's hand as a compactor.
Anybody want to try and put their hand in it?
I would say Holy Boy does
Wait,
it with the hand that he's missing on the statue. So it's the right hand that's doing all the crushing.
Yes.
I would say you
With
put
the
your left hand in. All right.
No,
Turmyr.
no. Let's just take a look at the riddle before anyone puts anything in the hand.
Normally I'd be willing to, but I need my hands for strangling beasts.
Can I inspect the hammer and see if there's enough room to squeeze, say, a very thin piece of metal in?
No, there's not.
There isn't?
Nope.
We
Anywhere
can't get
around
the
the edge?
hammer out.
Anywhere. When I say this is a perfect outline,
It's like literally to the molecular
yes.
level.
Sorry, I didn't know you had a
But-
molecular blade.
Like I said, my plan, what I was gonna try is to cast a reduce on the hammer, but I don't have that prepared today.
Also, I'm pretty sure that in the depths of a temple, something like this probably won't take effect with just like a spell.
We don't know
Okay.
that.
I would say heat metal because metal when heated expands. If we can
That's
expand
true.
it and hopefully warp some of the iron around it, when it compacts when we cool it, or when it's cooled, we could probably remove it.
I like how we're doing everything except looking at the riddle.
There is
Look,
no-
I tried golden wood.
Yeah, but with a skilled hand. Like, what takes a skilled hand to be valuable?
I'm guessing the skilled hand is the
Picking up
grabby
bucket.
hand.
is a skill.
Have you tried just touching the hammer, Turmyr?
Yes.
That was the first
Didn't-
thing he did.
So it didn't just like release in a magical glow of holy light or anything like that.
It'd be great if it did.
Can I just walk up and lay my hand on the hammer?
Oh no.
On the
and
hammer.
say- The hammer, not the hand.
Okay.
And just kind of like, is there any discernible like feature in it besides like just the smooth metal? Like, is there anything that I would only be able to feel? Because the hand can feel things to like a molecular level.
Not that you can
No.
tell. It's almost like glass touching it, actually. There's like no friction to this thing. And this is fucking steel, and that's not how it's supposed to be.
Does anyone have like a dagger or something?
And
Does it? Oh, does this feel the same as like the Blade of Volness or Magic-A?
Not
Like in that similar like
the
almost
fact that
too
it's
perfect feel?
smooth, yes, but you can tell it's clearly like a different material. And it's at this point that High Mill comes kind of to the top of the steps and goes, Warpguard, and begins climbing down. And goes, hello, I'm pleased that you were allowed entry. And kind of
Who is
just
this?
puts High Mill. This is one of the few people that, well, it's somebody that Turmyr was. It's a half-elven male that Turmyr was in the temple with for a while, who
Okay.
continued his studies while Turmyr went out. And
Can you put his name in the chat so I can write it down?
yeah. He
Oh, that was close.
you guys actually met him the first time.
I figured, but
Yeah.
names.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just, saying that he was the one that kind of greeted you at the outside the tent and ushered you in. He just puts his hand on Turmyr and goes, with Turmyr's specialty to the flame, I always had my suspicion that it might be him to acquire such a item. However, of course, there have been many that have tried, and I feel it's best to tell you, we have tried as much as we could think of. Diamonds, gold, platinum,
Diamonds?
even weapons and tools, all have been put into that hand, all being turned to dust.
Turmyr, would it be possible
Only we had an
to
unstoppable force and an immovable object.
would it be possible to maybe like cast burning hands on this hand?
I was thinking
If
about
it's
that.
maybe it's fire that it's looking for.
Clever.
Alright,
He
then.
did
Metal.
use all of your first level spell slots. No, you guys took a rest. You took
Yeah,
a
we-
rest.
yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
took a long
Getting
rest.
rested.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll try to use burning hands
Let's
on it.
back. I'm gonna back away a little
Yeah,
bit.
Everyone back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all back up as Turmyr puts his thumbs together, aims towards this hand, and lets the fire just kind of release from his fingertips. And you watch as the hand, as the fire dissipates, the hand is still that steel hand. Didn't even look like it heated up or anything.
I'm gonna approach and lay the back of my hand on the back of its hand, like getting it closer just to feel if it's warm.
Nope, still cold steel.
Cold steel.
Hmm.
Can I have Feloran make an Arcana check?
17. Nice.
So, it's at this
Oh, holy
point,
shit.
it's at,
I just cast without needing a roll.
yes.
Oh,
Sorry, Zach.
oh, nice.
Uh,
Didn't
I
even
just
notice.
remembered that.
You're good. It's at this point that you kind of notice that the magic produced is, when it interacted with the, what you guys are calling the vault, there was almost this very faint magical aura about it that it didn't even look like the fire ever touched the vault. It looked like it hit this aura and, like, spread. Almost.
I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. With Detect Magic, you sense a very, very, very faint aura coming from this vault.
Hmm.
Doesn't he also learn what type of school of magic it is?
Yes, and I'm getting that in 1 second. I just forget which one.
Sorry if that was metagaming as hell. I was just curious.
No, you're good. I just forget which one I need.
All good. There's like 9 different schools, so
Yeah, and it's very annoying.
yeah. Especially since they do like 6 different things each.
Yeah, exactly.
Evocation elements to burner shocker for you, friends. Necromancer.
Speaking of, did you see that he
Yes.
like just released a shit guide to DM?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's his
Good.
last one for D&D.
That is
Yeah.
disappointing.
And the entire time I was like, this is so accurate and I'm so sad.
Yeah.
It is Abjuration.
Abjuration.
If only Zil was here.
It's Abjuration, yeah.
Yes, if
So-
only.
Yeah,
It
it
made
seems like
many
there's
things easier on this trek.
it seems like there's a spell to protect the vault.
skilled hand.
I still feel like it. How big is the hand?
It's like hand-sized.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
It's
it
a
was
human
like.
hand.
I didn't know if it was like an oversized large hand or.
No, it's
Yeah, I didn't know that.
sorry. Yeah, it's just like a human hand-sized.
I have an idea if we all want to take a step back.
Certainly.
What's the idea?
I could try. I mean, I know the burning hands didn't work, but I could cast try to throw a flaming sphere onto that hand. I don't know if that would get a more direct touch to the hand or not.
Should we ask one of your priesty friends if anyone has put their hand on the
Oh
hand?
yeah,
That's a good
I
idea.
thought about that before. I
Uh,
completely say.
High Mill is still down there with you guys, so you are more than welcome to ask him if you'd like.
Priesty friend,
Yes, yes. What can I do for you?
has anybody ever put their hand on the hand?
Gosh, no. Have you seen what that thing does to platinum?
Understandable.
To diamonds? We like our hands. They are very useful in the forge.
The forge, you say?
How slow or how fast does the hand close?
Takes maybe like. It's not immediate. Like it's not as if like a human reaction to close a hand, but it does close fairly quickly, probably within a second or so.
Say,
Would I be conscientious of my reaction time to pull my hand away?
No. Well, possibly, actually. You can certainly try.
Hey, Feloran. I could try and risk it, but I may require your, services to make me a new hand.
why don't you not do
Lance,
this?
no.
I do like fighting with two blades, but if it helps
Then
our
don't
friend
do it.
here...
I believe if anybody should be risking appendages to complete some sort of divine puzzle, it shouldn't be a thief or assassin
Oh.
or whatever it is you do.
I am neither a thief
you
nor
put your-
assassin. I am a mere scout.
Turmyr, you put your hand on it.
God, no. Have you seen what that thing does to platinum?
Himmel. Himmel.
Yes,
Do you know magic?
yes,
Do you know magic that heats metal?
no.
Do you know someone in the church who does?
Points to Turmyr. He
Hi.
would be your best bet.
Turmyr, you don't know spell that heats metal, do you?
No, I don't. I can burn things that can heat metal.
I thought as much, but if it's protecting it from the flames, we would need to directly heat the metal itself, not
Well,
light a
how do we know
forge.
that it won't protect you from that as well?
That's what I'm saying. We know it will protect from the one. We don't know if it'll protect from the other. I have a hammer and a crowbar if you'd like to try that.
Ooh, is a crowbar skilled with valuable to any hand, man?
And man,
I do have a crowbar and a hammer.
Do a hammer.
I have both.
Put a hammer in there.
what did you put it? Wait, what was the first thing you put on? Didn't you put on a hammer?
Yeah, you put on a holy
No, I
symbol.
put on my holy
hammer.
symbol.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
wanna talk about
Throw
that.
the hammer. Throw the hammer on.
Do any of you have a hammer?
I do have a hammer.
Hammers are easy to come by.
Does
Come
it
on.
say what kind of hammer you have?
It is just a regular hammer,
Okay.
like adventuring gear hammer.
Okay. What are you putting on? What part of the hammer is going in the hand?
I'm gonna place the wooden haft where you would normally hold a hammer to use it,
Okay.
and I'm going to hold the metal part in my hand to do so.
Okay.
And if it's closing, and I'm just gonna do it and wait and see what it does to the wood.
Okay.
You know what?
Begins
Screw
to
it.
close its hand, and you feel the point where You are now holding just the head of the hammer. It's
Could I
not
tell
connected to the handle anymore.
Could I feel the point where it hit the wood, like where it started hitting the wood? And how
Sure.
long it took from when it was closing? Like, should I roll a check for that, or just know that?
I would say roll a perception check, but you're gonna get a 30. And roll a perception check anyway.
Nat 1.
That
Really,
is-
if it's not that one, that's... I was dead on, you see?
You called that beautifully. uh, I'm assuming I feel exactly what had happened.
Sure. Why the hell not?
I should also mention,
You're driving up the DC in this party, just to let you know. Lynch.
I'm well aware of
There
that.
are reasons that the other people are failing because the DC's 25 and they can't roll above a fucking 20. But meanwhile, you fucking roll 30s every other roll.
My passive perception is only a 28.
Which
That's
is still
not
higher
better.
than it should have been.
I mean, expertise
Stop.
is a nice thing. All right. So I pull my hammer and I pull what remains of the wood out of the hammerhead. And I turn to Himmel. Do you happen to have a new haft for that hammer?
No.
How hard would it be for you to make one, or help me make one?
You could find a blacksmith,
In your church?
not in the church, in the town. We devote ourselves to the forge, and he kind of motions towards where the temple used to be. It's not a literal forge. It is it's what we protect so that when Tyr must create, he may.
I just drop the hammer back in my bag, the hammerhead in my bag.
Okay.
Any other ideas?
I must pray on this, then I just want to start walking away.
Say again. Say the last one again. I heard pray on this.
I want to walk away from this for now and try to contact Tyr for help.
Gotcha.
Why not lay your hand on the stump of, I'm assuming that the statue depicts Tyr?
There's no statue, it's just the stump in
Oh,
the
it's
hand.
just the hands. Okay. I thought there was a face with it too.
Nope.
I'm assuming that it depicts the hands of the god? Himmel, Turmyr, anyone?
That's what we have assumed, Heimel says.
Why
wouldn't-
not lay
I
your
wouldn't
hand
understand.
on... Why not lay your hand on the hand that is broken? Or, stump, I should say, and...
Have you seen what the other hand does?
I'm assuming a stump can't crush your hand. It might put a hole in you.
It could shoot fire.
But-
It could do a lot of things.
I'm
So
less
with
worried
my-
about that. It won't kill someone who we already claimed as a champion at one point.
With my detect magic, could I know like the whole thing had an aura around it, but was there like a specific amount of it by the hand?
No, not that you can
Okay.
tell.
So no one wants to I suppose risk their blast of fire potentially from trying to prey on this wounded hand. Have you ever considered that this might require a sacrifice of a hand to open? I don't know exactly.
That is not Tyr's way. He does not request sacrifices of human flesh.
But it wouldn't be a request of a sacrifice. It would be a sacrifice in order for something in return. Is that not equal?
That's
Or a
literally a
balance.
request for a sacrifice.
No, not if it's pro-offered.
He is the god of justice, right?
That's
He is the god of
sacrifice for a request, other way around.
He is the god of
offering
truth, right?
something for the favor of power.
Oh.
Everything is a sacrifice. It just depends on how much you're willing to make.
I mean, with a skilled hand, a hand is valuable to any man.
Yeah, but a hand being valuable because you have a skilled hand? Eh,
Do you happen to have a
Doesn't
smith's hammer lying around somewhere?
we already tried a hammer.
But
No,
yes,
no.
maybe it's
A smith's hammer.
You could ask the blacksmith.
Fair point. Well, I must visit the blacksmith anyways. If you would like to stay here and work on the puzzle, I'll return shortly.
So,
Anyone?
I'll stay here and think.
what was the question, Lance?
I have to visit a blacksmith anyways to see if he can make a new haft for that hammer.
Ooh, weapons. Yes, sure.
I can ask about if he has a spare smith's hammer laying around. If anyone else would like to accompany me, or
So,
I'll stay here.
I'll come with you.
Dog and Lance going to find blacksmith. Feloran staying at vault. Turmyr going to pray.
Yes.
Okay.
in the vault, I'm assuming, or
He said he was walking away.
well
so that's
then,
so that's what he's doing.
is Feloran allowed to stay without him there?
Not really, but we're gonna say that's cool.
I. Oh, Himmel's there. There we go.
Sure.
Balance.
Heimel could definitely take you in a fight. He thinks.
He thinks.
But anyway. Can I have? No, yeah. Turmyr. You step out.
Okay. I thought you were gonna make me do a religion check.
To pray. Yes.
Yes.
All right. What are you praying for? What is Turmyr asking Tyr? What is he requesting of Tyr? What is he speaking to Tyr?
I would request maybe some sort of answer or point towards something that could be the answer to the riddle above the vault.
Okay. Now, I need you to roll me a religion check.
There it is.
Ooh.
And it's at this point that you get to move into a different channel.
Yeah!
While you sit there, and this is, you properly set up your prayer ceremony, and you normally are holding your holy symbol between your hands as you pray. However, you can't now. You feel almost like this emptiness without having that there. And you just stay there. And you kind of lose track of time. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. You beginning to really lose track of time. When you just hear a hammer hitting an anvil.
Okay, can I look around and see what it is?
As you open your eyes and look around, the sound goes mute, and you don't see anything that would make such a noise.
Alright. I wanna... Like, the town is completely mute. Like, there's no one... Is there anyone around?
There's people still moving and walking around. It's just, like, that sound, the like you clearly heard the hammer hitting the anvil. Then you opened your eyes from prayer, and you didn't hear that sound again. And you looked around, and like all the normal noise that was in the town came back almost.
Okay. So I'll try again then.
Okay. Roll another religion check.
Fuck.
The being brought back out into this, like out of the center that you had, your religious center that you had, you are just a little bit too distracted and you can't seem to get through to Tyr. So I am gonna ask you stay in this channel while I sort out the blacksmith, and that's just
Okay.
so that there's no like contamination between the two.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So shouldn't be too long.
But I am planning to get more RAM because that's easy enough to just put it in.
Doggo.
Yeah. So,
We weren't supposed to share that with the stream.
Well, they can't see it, only I can.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true.
that's good. Zach's allowed to see it then.
Correct. Anyway, Lance and Thaurok,
Yes.
you head out to find a blacksmith in this camp.
Is Turmyr supposed to just still be in that other channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, blacksmith, as we walk through town.
Make an investigation check. I'll say with advantage if you two are helping each other.
Show.
Yeah.
And one of you make an investigation check.
Screw it, YOLO. How's a 14?
You look around. You can't find any blacksmiths. There's no smoke. You don't hear any, smithing going on. Can't seem to find anything.
Okay. Are there townspeople milling about, starting their repairs?
Yes.
Are there what looks like a forge in any of the ruins?
No.
Okay.
Not
I'm
that you can
shouldn't-
tell, I should say.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess, walk up to some town folks and ask around and see if they know of any blacksmiths or anyone who would be able to help me with creating a hammer haft.
Okay. They kind of point you in a direction. Make a persuasion check, just to see how well.
Are you aiding me in this?
He cannot.
Oh, he cannot? Alright.
Nope.
What's your how good are you at talking to people? Well, you're old anyway. So.
I'm good at talking to people sometimes.
Sometimes really good.
Not often.
But they kind of point you in the direction of where the smith was. And it's a little bit further from the temple, but you make your way there. And you just see this human fellow. You can now see a tool belt around his waist, a hammer, some pliers, like just, a few things hanging from it. And he's just standing in front of this ruined stone building. And now that you realize, oh, this must be like what his forge was. You can now see like the base of the kiln is it kiln for this? I forget. Furnace. Thank you. For some reason I was like, what? Furnace. You can see like the base of where this furnace was.
Okay.
That he had used, and you had just written it off when you were looking around now. The first time.
Alright.
And he's just kind of sitting there, just shaking his head.
I kind of gesture over to Thaurok and this is the one we need to talk to.
No. Do you want to talk first, or should I?
If you had any requests, I would say you can ask them as well.
I don't think they're in the good place to be making me anything, so probably not.
True. With that, I kind of walk up to the blacksmith and I before I get too close to him, so I don't startle my call out. It would be what, like about midday or morning?
Yeah, it's about midday. Yeah, that's point I'd say.
Uh, pleasant day we're having today, my friend. uh,
Said one of the dragon slayers.
it's not all it's chalked up to be.
I don't know. I feel pretty good about myself.
You also died.
Yeah. I've killed a dragon. Ooh, that reminds me. He whips out the bucket list and crosses off a line.
The blacksmith just goes, "You got gold in your pocket?"
Someone may.
Yes.
And you've got more than me right now.
What would it take for you to begin rebuilding?
For my basics, I would need at least 200 gold. And I don't know where I'd run into that kind of money.
Platinum is worth 10
10,
gold each?
yes.
I pull out 20 platinum and say, how about for the advance? Would 50 platinum be enough?
50 plat. That would let me restart almost. I could be back where I was. Kind sir, are you sure? I mean, you've already saved this town. It's not on you to. There are many people in this town that need this kind of money. It's not fair for me to be the only one to take it.
When you begin rebuilding, begin forging again. I'm certain if you were here and you have the Temple of Tyr, you certainly have some talent in the forge. Use it to draw back people to your town, to make them successful again, to make you prosperous once more. As I give him a pouch containing 50 platinum.
Although
That
perhaps you
I
could-
can do. He just says.
Perhaps later you could give us a few names of people who could also use some help if they are important.
Oh yes, of course. There's quite a few around. I can only assume, and he kind of begins to roll his eyes, that the temple will be asking for donations. I feel that they do not need it. If they had true faith, then they would not need the donations. And you see him kind of pat something that you didn't notice was hanging from his belt. A very similar symbol that a fellow party member used to carry.
Yes, sir.
It's very similar to Turmyr's symbol. And he just goes, I feel I am the only one in this town that truly understands the religion of Tyr.
So, we're currently in need of such a person, actually,
Oh?
in
Your
a way.
knowledge and skills would be in great use. I mean, I alone have a simple request, but our friend Turmyr is in the basement of the temple now. With some interesting, or was in the basement of the temple just minutes ago with our friend Feloran and us. Looking at some...
You were allowed in the temple.
It
Or
took some
in the basement of
convincing.
the temple.
It took quite a bit of convincing on our part of our friend Turmyr. He's well liked.
They don't normally allow those that are unaligned to enter such establishment.
Well, I'm sure us making it so that anybody could enter had something to do with it, but
Yeah,
I suppose.
it also doesn't help that, I suppose it could have helped that I already had my own questions about the religion of Tyr and if it might be one worthy of my perusal. I've never been much one for religion.
Understood. But what can I do in return for such a generous donation?
Well, I have a simple question. I pull out the, just a hammerhead. Do you have the ability to make a haft? I've grown fond of having a hammer on me. It can be a useful tool.
I'm sorry, I do not. I could offer the one that I carry in return, or you could perchance go speak to the carpenter of the town. They would be better fit for creating the handle. It's a little bit more difficult to add metal to metal.
Certainly true, my friend. Um, Going back to your earlier statement, you said, hello?
Yep.
Okay. Going back to your earlier statement, you said about how you were one of the few ones of belief in Tyr.
I feel that some at the temple liked the idea of him more than what he truly represented.
And my good sir, what do you feel he truly represented?
Fair judgment.
That is certainly an idea I could get behind.
I feel that something else that is often missed is that he embraces the forge. He knew the value of the tools of the forge, of the trade. And he embraced it.
One might say he would have considered it these how would I phrase this? One might consider this an interpretation of him having a skilled hand then? As forging being the skilled hand he might refer to in some text?
Oh, I'm not sure if he would necessarily have a skilled hand. While he did embrace the practice, he did not necessarily have the skills in general. However, he did understand the use and the great importance of the forge. He understood that a skilled hand could make many things.
Think perhaps this man could possibly take the hammer?
I don't know if he could take the hammer, but I feel he could.
May I
Certainly
ask
have the
why
right
you're
idea.
whispering?
I've never had much of a affinity for puzzles, so I'm willing to try anything at this point.
I kind of gesture closer as I step up towards him and lean in. This is not exactly common knowledge of the basement of the temple. I am
No,
sure.
please, do not speak it to me. I do not need to deal with the temple harassing me over such a thing.
And why would they harass you
They
over such a thing if they are just believers of a god?
they
And you are
hold
devout.
they hold whatever's in that temple of great importance. It is not of me to. No, I shall do no such thing.
If smithing is considered a skilled hand, or trades much like it are considered the skilled hand, would you have any inkling of what might be beneficial to the god revolving the trades?
Make a persuasion check.
Almost a 12.
I can't say that I do.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's trying to cover something up with it?
Sure.
Ew. But
Not that you can tell. He's not devoted to Tyr like many at the temple are. He's much more of the, Tyr's just like a favored god of his. He's not necessarily devoted to Tyr. So he does not know all of the intricacies, you gather.
I'm assuming you wear that symbol on your hip often.
Correct?
How attached are you? I'm assuming you wear it while you work, do you not?
I do.
I can't offer it totally returned, but I can offer you value of gold and replacement, or
He just
what
kind
you
of
prefer if
unhooks
I
it
could borrow it.
from his belt and goes, "Take it. You've given me my lifestyle back. You've given me a chance to renew. It's yours."
Thank you very much.
Thanks. If I can return this to you, I will. If not, I will certainly bring you a new one if it would console you any.
I shall make it myself. Do not worry about it.
I'm assuming you made this one yourself then, my friend?
I, and many at the temple.
My thanks.
Very dedicated. I respect that.
I kind of before I go actually, would you be able to point me towards the direction of the carpenter?
Yes. And points you off in a rough direction. Not
My
far
thanks.
from where you guys are now, honestly.
If we may take our leave. I say with a half bow, not like in a sarcastic way, but in a serious but let him get on with his stuff day. And I turn to go to the carpenter.
If we can't find another solution, perhaps we should seek a solution from him again. He seems to be very devoted in a number of ways to a number of different things.
He seems to be devoted in ways that I'm beginning to question the devotion of the temple in such ways. It's often that priests do not always practice what they speak. That is why I've yet to devote myself to a god.
I imagine it is quite a cushy position. I imagine not everybody who goes into such work does it for the same virtuous reasons.
I kind of have a nod as we keep our walking.
Mhm.
Anything else? Or carpenter? Or...
Going to the carpenter?
Yeah.
Alright. It's easily enough done for you to get. Honestly, it would be easier for you to just trade for a new hammer,
Okay.
which they charge you like 5 silver for.
For a new hammer?
Yeah.
And I say to him, how much for replacing
I'll
the
cover
top?
that. I need to get rid of these damn 7 silver coins that's clogging up my freaking currency bar.
If you'd like, I'd gladly take the extra 2.
Sure. Fuck.
Certainly, and I pull out the old hammerhead as well. If you'd also take this, I'm sure you could create a new haft for it and give it to somebody else, or at least use it in your trade.
That could be done.
And I'll take the new hammer
Alright.
for that. Before we go, you wouldn't... do I notice the holy symbol on him at all?
On the carpenter, no.
Okay. Carpenters are vital to towns, and rebuilding especially.
Why, thank you.
Are you prepared to begin rebuilding? I know we already have spoken with the blacksmith, but
It will be tough. We will definitely need some trade. However, I suppose as being the one to build the houses, trade is what I would get the most of. The problem for me would be supplies, honestly.
how much would these supplies
labor.
set you back and resetting your workshop go?
The workshop isn't really necessary. Supplies I could find on my own from the forest surrounding us. It's just it's the time commitment that's the biggest problem, as well as I'm one of it's me and my apprentice here. It's gonna take time to get the houses back to what they were. However, we will build better than what they were.
Do you think you could hire from within the town, or be able to contract some workers to assist you?
I believe so.
All right. Are you lacking any funds to do so?
More would never hurt.
I'm going to give him a simple pouch of 25 platinum. use this to begin your efforts.
Much appreciated.
Well, getting the key infrastructure going in the town again would go a ways to helping you finish rebuilding.
That is true.
I kind of nod off to Thaurok. Shall we rejoin with the others?
Suppose so. And as we exit, I also just like to say, while I appreciate that giving back to this community is important, we do have companions waiting for us, so perhaps we should save the investing for after we figure out this damn puzzle.
I suppose you're right, but I'm willing to make an investment if it pays off by
course,
getting it started.
I'm more than willing to help as well, but just like to not keep our friends waiting.
Indeed. I had no more plans except returning to them at this point.
Alright, shall we go back then?
All right. Easily enough done.
Should hope so. Hope I didn't forget where the temple is.
Temple. You had to pick which one. No, I'm kidding. But you do get back to the temple around the same time as Turmyr.
Hey, Turmyr, how are you?
Okay.
Was your prayer fortuitous?
You thought of any new ways of going about this?
The prayer was uneventful, sadly.
Did you make contact with, at least?
Almost.
Unfortunate.
Did. Let's hope either they rebuild this temple fast or whatever is in this vault is able to reconnect you to your god, because this is starting to get very inconvenient.
Are at this point the three of us returning to Feloran? In the temple's chamber?
Yes.
Alright. Is he back yet?
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
He's
I wanted to
back.
make sure. I saw your message.
Yeah.
So. Have you had any luck, Feloran, on mulling over this problem?
I'm not too sure still. If you went out and talked to some people, did they have anything useful to say about this puzzle?
Is
Well-
Himmel still in the room?
Zach?
Hello?
Zach?
He's not still in the room. He's milling about the temple at this point.
Oh,
Okay, so we're like, it's Turmyr and the four of us down there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the four of us, including him. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Are there any eavesdroppers besides the gods?
Make a
God.
perception check.
That's a 16.
None that you see. Well, actually, never mind. You don't see anyone particularly eavesdropping. However, Father Statera does seem to be walking kind of back and forth, checking up on this area often.
Sense.
He seems distrustful of us.
Wouldn't you? Bunch of strange, heavily armored men show up into the remnants of your town and start snooping about your most secret area of your religious order.
But it's not snooping if we were invited in.
True.
I want
And
to.
we did aid their town quite significantly.
Indeed, but
I
yeah,
want to go over
imagine we're
to.
likely the first people outside of the church to enter this place in possibly hundreds of years, I would imagine. I don't know. How long has this place been up?
Tell me.
How old is the town?
Yes. Hi.
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years, yes.
I want to go up to Father Statera because he's
Statera.
nearby. Statera, yeah. Okay, sorry. Statera, yeah. That's, how long have you been here? You're an elf, correct? So you must have been here for many centuries.
I am, and I have. I've been here for almost 250 years now. The beginning of my journey from where I come from is I was an adventurer like you, not knowing quite my place in the world. However, feeling that Tyr would guide me to where I needed to be. And after some years of spending time with a party of my own, we parted ways, and I went about exploring just towns, traveling, much less adventuring, and soon enough I came across here and felt it was my true calling.
I'm sorry, did you say he was talking to Father Statera, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's an elf then?
Yes, Father
Right.
Sutter is an elf. Heimel is like a half-elf, you gather.
That's right, I had him in my notes as a human.
So-
Do they
Sorry
bear
about that.
any
go.
familial resemblance?
Not that you can tell.
So, Satura,
Racist?
would you have any idea of what this the vault may be asking for, with about a skilled hand and it's valuable to any man?
My thought was that it always wanted a fair judgment. However, after placing scales and as many different items as we could think of inside that might represent such a thing, we never were able of gathering of it. It would simply crush it, turn it to dust. Yeah.
Also, has anybody from outside the church ever entered this area? Other than us, of course.
There has been a few courageous souls before Turmyr was even here that heard of some sort of magical weapon for them to come claim, and they attempted to retrieve it. However, they were as stumped as we are now on as to how to retrieve it.
Has anybody ever put a hand or something like that on the statue?
None from our order. However, I believe that there was a halfling fellow who attempted to rob us blind by infiltrating and then gaining our trust over a matter of weeks, and then coming down here trying to take the tool for themselves. And they thought the answer was to give the hand its hand, and well, it's his hand ended up looking more like the stump of Tyr.
Well, we can cross that one off the list.
Hmm.
How did Tyr happen to get his stump, if you don't mind me asking?
It was cut off. Give me a second. I need to remind myself on how this fucking works.
Yeah, I know as far as it was Nordic or Norse mythology, it would be bit off by Fenrir, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
if it's non-Norse, then
non-Norse, I'm pretty sure.
the comment section is roasting me if I'm wrong on that one.
I'm pretty sure that.
I'm pretty sure they're roasting us regardless.
Hmm.
No,
True.
none of them are saying anything too mean tonight.
Well, we already know that they figured out the puzzle a while ago, so
I don't think. Well, I know one of them hasn't. He's putting his guesses in, and they're not doing great.
Hmm.
Have people gotten it?
No, no one's gotten it yet.
So at least it's not just us.
Which really makes me sad because I was like, man, I thought like this could be solved, and I didn't make it too hard for anyone. However,
I have my own idea currently.
like I always seem
Share
to
with
do
the
this
class.
too. I always seem to do this.
I was just waiting for this conversation. I was about to do it, but Feloran went to talk to Father.
It
It sounds really simple.
Another question for him when you're done with this part.
There just seems to be some small detail that we're overlooking, and it's like gonna
I'm
throw
pretty
us off the entire thing.
My idea was reaffirmed with the conversation they're having.
What do you think?
I will share with the class when we get there.
All right.
Wow.
Any more information could disprove the theory entirely, or certain information could disprove it entirely, but it seems relatively solid.
See, for
So
some
why not
reason-
say and then improve upon it based on the feedback?
It could be improved upon. But at the same time, there's not much you can improve upon against simple stupid. If it's so simple and stupid that I thought of it, there probably isn't much that can go wrong with it except me dying. Horribly and painfully.
Don't put your head in the hand.
I
Don't
was
put
no
your
god
fucking
no.
hand-
We're gonna sit in it.
No, God.
Put
Gonna
your
let
penis
Turmyr
in it.
Grab your ass.
Yes, we'll do that. No, it was something else
Okay,
entirely.
let's get it out.
Lance isn't having children anymore.
I just said,
Oh,
don't
it's-
put your penis.
It's actually very similar. He lost his hand to Kezeth the Chaos Hound.
Ooh.
Basically the same thing,
Yes,
but
it's
different.
very similar.
Thought you were talking about his penis.
No, hand. I specifically said hand.
Jesus Christ.
Does Tyr have a penis?
He's a
don't know.
god, so maybe.
You
He-
don't
Seduction.
know. Okay.
Okay.
If there's one thing mythology has drilled into me is that gods love fucking. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father, another
Except
thing.
for Jesus, he doesn't.
Does
fuck.
the town, did it previously have a library?
No, not one of substantial, renown. We
Would you happen to just have any books, maybe about the teachings of your temple, or just anything in general? I think.
You're more than welcome to search for some. We
I
kept
don't-
them upstairs.
Oh, so rough.
I want to look around the town to see if I just find any kind of still like intact books, or if anybody has one.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Hold on.
20.
Should I roll something?
Investigation.
Investigation. Anybody want to help?
Sure, I'll take a. Yeah, sure.
what kind of book are you looking for?
One of them books about tea.
Just anything.
Oh, some books about Tyr, eh?
I mean,
I
yeah.
can point you in the right direction.
I'm sorry. Do you have a moment to talk to me about your Lord and Savior Tyr?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's immediately pictured at 6 in the morning. Just
Not,
down with-
not. Do you have a moment for me to talk to you? Do you have a moment for you to talk to me about your
Yeah,
Lord
Sir,
and
it
Savior?
doesn't matter
That's
if
exactly
you
why
have
I
a
pictured
moment.
it.
You're listening.
You look around town. You do find a few books about Tyr. Are you looking for anything in particular in them?
No, just kind of like the book.
Okay, I mean, you do find a few books of, concerning Tyr.
All right. I guess I'll ask the person. Would you mind if I were to have this book? Like, do I find them with someone or just around?
Just around,
Okay, I'm just gonna take them.
mostly. Like, they're just loose.
Mhm.
Like the dragon wrecked the library or the temple, and
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take them.
You gather if there was
okay.
snow on the ground still, you never would have found them, but
the dragon's dead, so we're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the vault and place one of the books on the hand.
Uh, so
Boy.
do you lay the book flat, like, against its fingertips? Because the hand isn't big enough for the book to
Is-
get in the palm if it's, like, horizontal. Or do you place, like, the spine down into the hand?
I'll place like its spine down.
Okay. You watch as the hand just begins to close, squeezes through the book, and when it opens, it's just chunks and bits of paper.
I just throw all the other books on the ground.
God
Well.
damn it!
I
Don't throw those books on the ground.
I clean off the hand that just crushed it without like resting anything on its palm for more than a second
Okay.
to brush the stuff away.
Okay.
I would like to pick up all the books.
I
Okay.
grab the
Tim.
holy symbol
Tim,
from
you
the
pick up-
blacksmith
Okay.
and I lay my hand on the stump and say, "You are the god of justice. Everyone's been focusing on the perfection. What of the imperfection?"
Okay.
And I kind of like mutter under my breath a small.
Can
prayer
you
to
roll
cheer
a
for guidance.
Constitution saving throw for me?
Yes,
Oh,
I
no.
can. That's a really bad one. 8.
As you place your hand on this stump, nothing happens.
Do I feel any different?
Wait, I have
No.
an idea.
I pull my
I
hand
take-
away.
I take out the that ringed rod
Both are going pretty poorly.
and I place it against the stump.
Against the stump.
Yeah.
Okay, you do so.
Does anything happen?
No.
All right, worth a shot.
Can I?
You're really hoping that this is the key to all of your problems.
Look,
You could put
Someday.
it in the hand, one way
I
or
don't-
another. You know,
Turmyr,
it'll be good.
Yes.
if
Don't have
you're willing
further.
to risk it, he is the god of balance, correct? Of justice,
Gotta just.
of
Yeah.
equality, and the balanced scales and all that.
Not equality.
Not equality,
Fair
but like,
judgment.
No.
fair judgment.
You guys keep
Okay.
mixing up the words I use.
Correct.
Can I make a quick save before I do this?
no.
No, there is no quick save in D&D.
Well, there is. It's just 8th level spell.
Yeah, right.
I know.
True, the other person who tried with the hand thing, you know, he was the thief. So
Well, yeah, Lance.
I'm not.
yes,
a
but if you did it, you know, it's a shot. It's like a show of true faith or whatever. Don't gods eat that stuff up?
I hate your wording, but okay. I'm going to
Both.
walk up to it,
both.
say,
A hand on both.
"Can I
That's
put a hand
my
on both?"
idea.
Yeah.
That's my idea. A hand on both.
So are you touching the stump, Lance, and you're asking him to put his hand in the hand?
No, I'm letting him put his hand on both.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
I'm
put.
stepping back. I already stepped back at that point.
Okay.
I look up, say, "I really hope that I'm your champion right now," and I put my hand on both the stump and in the hand at the same time.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As you place your hand on both, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And the Constitution.
No,
Ooh. That Constitution was a bait, wasn't it?
correct.
That's good.
You know, it would be if it wasn't in a god's temple.
Wasn't it a god's temple? Never have. Doesn't he get a +3 to that?
He does get a +3 to that.
Yeah, 20.
If only it wasn't in the god's temple.
If only he wasn't a worshiper of a god in whose temple we're in too.
So, Turmyr,
Yes.
as you place your hand, you immediately feel this
Oh,
steel
boy.
hand start crushing you. Just breaking the bones in your hand. You take 40 points of bludgeoning damage,
40, Jesus Christ.
as well as 29 points of piercing damage from your own bones piercing out of your hand. And your hand is mauled.
Ooh.
Oh
Uh.
God.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Holy
Thank
shit!
God it was your left-handed. The fucking
Fuck,
thing
quick,
not
drink
your
this
sword hand.
fucking potion or something. I don't know. I cast my Healy spell that I have.
What healing spells do you have?
I don't know.
Cure
It was
wounds
like
and
cure
healing
wounds.
items.
Yeah, that thing. That's good,
That's
right?
gone. That's gone.
Didn't
Is
No,
it?
you know
No,
that?
you
I'll
put
give
it back
him-
on the weapon.
Did he?
Yeah, we
I think he's
discussed
been
this.
updating
Okay,
it, yeah.
sorry, I forgot.
Yes.
I can give him the
blame for this.
I can give him the 2 healing potions that I have.
Okay.
So
I blame Lance.
I mean,
I
it was a
kind
good
of
idea.
Shrug and hold my hands
But,
up. We had no other ideas.
just quick, you heal. What does cure wounds do? What's the dice?
1d8.
1d8.
Doesn't he get like 4 or 5 charges?
Yeah.
yeah.
I forget.
There you go.
Plus
I just put a
plus
fucking
Feloran's
band-aid on your
intelligence.
mangled limb.
Plus Feloran's intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Is that like 5?
4.
Okay.
7.
And then
You heal 7 hit points. Turmyr.
How's my hand looking?
do you want to drink the
Still
2 health
very
potions
messed
I
up.
have?
Okay, just give me all your potions.
It's
Alright, so that's-
almost starting to look
so
like
this
a hand
book, yeah.
again.
It almost doesn't look like a
So-
sack of meat that got popped.
There you go. There's 18 health.
So you heal
wow.
another 18 health.
Does
Hand
this
is
hand still
still
look like-
maimed.
Yeah, it still looks like a sack of pop sausage.
Yes.
How do we cure maiming?
A new hand?
You got any strong healing magic?
Hey, father.
Uh,
Please tell me you've reconnected with your god when we cleared that dragon out.
Oh, what have you done, my son?
I
A
didn't do it.
showing of faith.
He tried to show his faith.
Father, I had a moment of weakness. Please forgive me.
Father Stater
Uh,
is going to... Okay. Father Stater just kind of takes your, arm and just begins saying, now, Turmyr, it's important that you not just rush into things. We have said how there has been a hand in this machine before that was crushed. Perhaps it was not the wisest, and at that, he just pushes down on your hand. You are screaming out in immense pain, freaking out, and all of a sudden you just feel this warmth begin to almost reforge the bones in your hand. As you watch as, like, this warm energy kind of flows through Father Statera into Turmyr's hand. He's dumping 100 points of lay on hands
Okay, good.
Fuck.
into your hand.
does it look fixed?
No, it looks better, but it
Like,
is
it's
not
still
necessarily
broken.
fixed.
Is
Like,
it
it's
hand
still
shaped?
It
broken.
is hand shaped.
But it no longer looks like popped sausage.
Correct.
Okay.
So, it's at this point, I need Turmyr to roll a d12.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So, for 3 days, you cannot use that hand for anything.
Oh, okay, that's better of a roll than I thought.
You can attach your shield to your arm still, if somebody helps you. You can detach the shield from your arm, if somebody helps you.
Okay.
That hand is useless. You cannot two-hand weapons. You can only use them one-handed.
In Termyr's defense, father, it was our idea, sort of.
yeah.
Along with the thief over there, he put his hand in the hand and nothing happened.
Hey,
No, you put it on the stump.
Oh, I didn't know.
I am no
Correct.
thief. I am no thief.
Hey,
I
Lance,
kinda
where do you
stay
get all
with
that
my-
money again?
That wasn't thievery.
Hmm.
I would beg to differ.
It was acquiescing funds
You mean,
from a man who
no.
was willing to make a loan, and he's unconscious, so he can't testify to the other.
You literally just testified.
I didn't. I
Anyway.
didn't steal it from him. He offered them to me, and then came down with a sudden illness and is comatose.
Anyway. Continuing.
Fair deal is a fair deal.
No, wait, were there steps to get down to this temple?
No.
Like to where we are? It was just
it's-
kind of a
Yeah, you guys kind of have to, like, climb up and out. Which,
okay.
Turmyr, is going to be very difficult for you to do so.
Yeah, Thaurok, can you please give me a hand? I can't use this hand.
Of course.
I'm just
The
gonna
cut off hand to give it to you.
I'm just gonna find like a piece of
You're gone.
I go, would you like a hand boosting you? Like, how high up is it?
From
Where we
like,
are?
from where you're standing, from where your feet are, it's about 10 to 12 feet up.
So basically, I could pretty much mildly jump and reach it.
Maybe.
I mean, isn't
You're
your
tall. You're not necessarily, like, jumping 5 feet into the air, though.
true? Could I wall hop?
Potentially.
Like, from bounce one wall to the other to catch the ledge?
Potentially.
Crouch
I'm gonna
jump?
try to do that.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Yay. I wanted to use this skill for so long.
Yeah, you're out.
Alright. I kind of lay flat with just my shoulders at the edge and offer my hand down. Boost him a little bit. I can't pull very well, but...
Wait, are
I'll
we leaving right
continue
now?
climbing them up. Are we?
I thought he was just asking for whenever we do leave.
Are we leaving now?
I don't
mean, there's
think so.
nothing much. There's nothing really much we can
Yeah.
do today, so.
I'm sure.
Well, shall we peruse the rest of town and see who we could help out?
Before we leave, Father, there's something I wanted to ask about. About this chamber. Was it already built was it built before the temple? Was it built with the temple? Do you know who built it?
From what I understand, long ago, a devout follower of Tyr found this chamber and built the temple on top of it.
If I may, you were part of an adventurers group.
I was at one time in my life.
How many were in your group?
There were 6 of us total.
Interesting. Do any still remain alive?
I highly doubt that.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Learning from such experienced fellows as yourself would only serve to benefit us.
Uh,
Is he lying when he says, like, he highly doubts that, or is that, like...
Roll an insight check.
Is he lying? 26?
He
He
seems
at least
to be
believes
telling you the truth. You gather that it's kind of a sore subject. He was pretty close with these 5 people, and he is fairly confident that they are all dead now. So he doesn't
Elves
love
do
talking
tend to have
about it.
long lifespans.
Yeah. I wish you the best, then. I hope we talk again soon. And, just kind of turn back to the others.
All right.
Perhaps we should mention the blacksmith to them. Turmyr, Feloran, when we were going out to speak to people to find a replacement hammer and whatnot, the blacksmith that we first talked to, he was an interesting fellow. He seemed very devoted to Tyr, very devoted to his work. You might possibly provide some insight into this sort of thing.
Hmm.
Oh,
That
yes.
could be possible.
Lance, don't you have something for Turmyr?
From Turmyr?
For Turmyr.
I didn't say it was for Turmyr.
Is it a new hand?
I used it when I had used it when I attempted to pray to the god
Ah.
on the stump.
Shouldn't have presumed. Now I feel silly.
Indeed.
Just one.
Apologies, Turmyr.
Did we pass, or is there like a nearby like river or some kind of body of water?
Yes, there is.
Which one was it? A river
A river, yes. Sorry.
or how far away from the temple?
Sorry, I'm trying to. It's snaked north of the entire city, or you could kind of head northwest, and you might get, you might like hit it earlier. It was maybe an hour's walk or so.
All right. I guess I'll teleport. I'm gonna go for a walk around the land around the temple and think. I'll be back in a little bit, or if I can figure something out.
Would you like accompaniment or?
You're free to come with, but if you have other ideas or plans around the town,
Not quite. I might just talk to some of the local folks and see if I can help them. That's always, I don't know how to phrase this properly, but you get the idea.
mm-hmm. But it's like I hold up. You seem to be very good with helping the people here, and I hold up my hand with the spell storing ring. It's like I don't really have the wealth to spare at the moment to just give away with the people here.
I kind of just play with the ring on my finger a little bit and say, it's how much I'm willing to sacrifice to do something. And with that, I'm going to kind of just move along with the rest of the other three. Kind of start looking around the town.
Okay.
Real quickly, could I go back to the fucking melted, fetid dragon corpse and see if I can find some small bones? Just like a handful.
Yeah, I'll say you could do that.
I'm going to attempt to make a new necklace to replace that one that Sabbath the bitch dusted.
I don't know why
Sabbath
you're
the
so
bitch.
upset.
They weren't
It
here
was
for
a-
that fight, so that's why.
It was a cool necklace. So,
I know. That's why I fucking destroyed it.
yeah.
If you think something is cool,
Oh shit.
obliterate it.
Pretty much. That's my rule. But yeah, you could easily do that.
Clear. Plus. There we go. How do I look, fellas?
Dashing in a macabre sort of way.
I will say, unless you get it like prepared by like a jeweler, it's not going to be the cleanest work.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably just really gross and just tied with
Well, like, is there
really
still, like-
simple twine or something.
Is there still like flesh and stuff on them?
A little bit.
Would you like me to finish cleaning some of the bones? Or would you prefer it that way?
Now that I take a look at it, it's a bit. Ugh. I mean, if you wouldn't mind, I would certainly appreciate it.
I can't guarantee results, but I can certainly try.
All right, then. I'll take off the necklace and hand it over.
Make
I'm
it a
gonna just-
nature check, Lance.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try and just clean it up a little bit without like harming the bones.
I assume.
Nature?
Yes.
How does a 23 work?
Yep. Perfectly fine.
All right. How clean are the bones?
Spotless. DC was just wrong, so.
Does that work with you? For you?
Ah,
Say,
that's-
pass it back.
This is very lovely. Thank you, Lance.
Good. Then you won't have rotting meat drawing flies around your neck.
Mm.
That would be unfortunate on a hike, especially as this plane thaws out a little bit.
Indeed. It's not the most pleasant of experiences. Not
Oh,
long enough to have that.
I imagine not.
Right then. So, what are we doing now then? Interrogating more locals?
Interrogating would be
Interrogating.
a harsh way to say it.
I'm just being, exaggerative. Is that a word?
Playful. Playful is what you mean.
Sure, that works. Mystical voice from the sky.
Yes.
Some random patron of the village behind you being playful. Playful is what you mean.
Thank you, friend.
I just kind of look around him. Yes, that would be a more appropriate word, but wrong. No, it's not interrogating if we are merely helping them and they're returning favor by talking to us and entertaining.
It could be, though. It could be.
If it was done at sword point or knife point.
Or point.
Fair enough, again, strange villager.
Alright. So what are we doing then?
My plan was to look around and see if there was like a hunter or like trapper in the area
Oh.
who has set up inside the village.
For what purpose?
To see if I could maybe aid him, or if not, then at least help him get reset up to be able to prepare food for the village, prep food for the village, and the like.
That does sound important. Well, if you do find him, let me know. I wouldn't mind helping if the time presents itself.
If you'd prefer to look after our friend Turmyr here, he is a little bit I just kind of like hold up my hand. I'm assuming it's the left hand that he crushed.
Crippled.
Crippled. Yes, that would be a crass way of saying it. Yeah,
I want to just like stare daggers at Lance because he said that.
I could offer help for you, my friend Turmyr,
No,
to fixing your hand.
I have a feeling that'll be fine in a few days. Thank you, though.
I was going to say I certainly don't mind helping you fix it.
No,
Perhaps even today.
The father did all he could, and I trust in his works.
Good stuff.
I would.
If
have
we
a
have further
readily
arm
immediate-
wrestling competitions, I would prefer not to have a handicap. Handicap.
Well, it certainly won't help you in our drinking contest, my friend.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
I still have a
Fuck
couple days
off.
on that, don't I? Zach.
Probably.
I don't know what my timer is on that yet.
Zach?
Yes.
Oh, there.
Yes. You still have a whole day. Sorry, I was doing the math.
Okay. If you'd like, after this evening, we should gather around and celebrate finally our victory over this dragon. Maybe the
So
tavern.
slaying a dragon is as good a reason to celebrate as any. We celebrate a lot. I'm
We do
glad.
lots
We-
of things we're
We
celebrating.
do a lot of great things.
Indeed. It's fantastic. I love our group. I'm so glad I met all of you.
I'm glad I introduced myself to you. This task of mine would be much harder to achieve without all our wacky adventures and the aid you provide.
Mm-hmm. Ah. It's a shame Feloran went off. Again, sharing this group bonding. Oh, well.
We will bond plenty tonight
And
over a
speaking
tankard's
of
ale.
that, Feloran.
Oh, alright. So, yeah, after a while I can make it to the river.
Yep.
Okay, I wanna... Is it, like, deep enough that I can fully be submerged in it?
It's not quite that deep. It probably goes up to you it probably goes up to like your head. Like halfway up your head.
Okay,
So,
but if I, like,
yeah,
sit down in the water...
Yes. Yeah, you'd be
Okay.
fine.
Like, I just want to, like, sit down in the water and I just take out my symbol again and just kind of hold it in my hand and just say like a short prayer. Like I know I don't ask for much. I feel like it's important to use this power on my own terms, but if you could give me any sort of wisdom or guidance on this puzzle,
Okay.
on this riddle.
Can you roll a religion check with advantage, please?
All right.
God.
You know, I knew I was going to be good at doing that the second I said it.
Yeah, you regretted it.
Uh,
That's,
This happens when I need it.
so, you're sitting in the water, eyes closed, just meditating, holding your symbol in your hand. And you just see these images flashing of you when you first started your tinkering. You don't exactly make out what exactly what it's trying to show you. You just see you at your workbench. Then you see your hands kind of screwing in screws, placing the pieces of your tiny little machines that do such a thing, that do what you need, and crafting what your gadgets and whatnot, your trinkets. And you just hear in a voice in your head, "You have skilled hands. Should it not be obvious to you?"
Probably should be. Is the annoying part.
Well,
I've never.
what's most
I've always been one
valuable in
to.
your hands?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You just hear the voice go, "What's most valuable in your hands?"
Well, with my tools, I can do anything if I think about it.
And what do you need for your tools? Your tools don't do anything if you use them on air.
You
They
need
don't
the
do anything
materials.
if you're in water. You need something else. And at that, you just eyes flash
Oh.
open, and that ends that.
Seems like it might be some kind of like it might like raw materials.
All right, I'm gonna move you back. Okay.
Yeah.
Every fucking time Brady needs to know something, he gets that natural 20, and I'll
or
tell
if he's
you.
trying to get an Albert on his side, I mean.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I gave him advantage too. Because Turmyr went and played, but I didn't give him advantage, and this is what the difference is. Brady went and set the scene as to how he was playing. He was like, "I'm gonna get under the water. I'm gonna pull out my symbol," and like that. And because of his patron, that really sets the mood for it. That's really like, okay, I see him trying to make the connection, and so I'm like, okay, because he's doing this, he's being extra. He's describing exactly how he's playing. That's what kind of grants him advantage. And of course, Turmyr is always welcome to do the same. It's just never come up, and I never thought, oh, I should explain this. So that's the explanation for anyone wondering.
Okay.
Including those people in the chat. But
Then once like my vision is over, I'm gonna get out of the water and with the winged boots just head straight back to the town.
okay, you make it though substantially faster with all of that, with the winged boots, and if you're dashing back, it takes you maybe 30 minutes.
All right, and then if I'm like, because I'm flying over, would I be able to see everyone else?
Yeah, I tell you would.
All right, so I come wherever the party is. I just walk around. I land back in front of them with on the ground.
Okay.
In that like hour and a half interim, right?
Yeah.
Do I find the like a hunter or like the village like whoever's in charge of providing food?
I will say, and I'm just gonna do this for convenience because there's a few things happening tonight. You do find them. They don't. They say that with the frost being gone, that hunts could be easier for them. You're more than welcome to join them if you'd like. But they're not gonna go out for another few hours, not until about dusk.
That could work perfectly for me. How much food do they have currently for the village?
They have enough food.
Like, are they rationing?
No, they're not. Well, they're rationing, but not stringently.
So it's standard rations, like full
Yeah,
meals and
yes,
everything. Okay.
Yes, correct.
For about how many days supply?
They have it for about another half week.
Okay, I'll go out hunting with them, and if needed, I can always provide other food. And I guess with that would take what, like a half hour, 45 minutes tops?
To hunt?
No, just to talk with them about it.
Yeah. That takes like 30 minutes maybe.
Okay, and with the remainder of that time, can I start preparing, like, to preserve the remainder of the dragon meat, except for a meal for tonight for the four of us?
Sure.
So,
Yeah,
like, what? How much would a meal for tonight be? A pretty hearty meal.
Let me. How much do you have on you?
12 pounds.
Sorry, I'm trying to. For a hearty meal, you would probably need 5 pounds of it, considering the size of your party and.
Just rounded to 6.
The literal size of the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Rounded to 6, I guess, and we'll
Okay.
call it that, because we'll have like a feast of it, and then I'll preserve the remaining half of 6 pounds.
Okay.
As well as, can I preserve the heart while I'm doing that?
You have no idea how to preserve that heart.
Alright, then I'll just chill with it for a minute.
You actually, you kind of take it out and look at it for a moment, you notice that the heart's actually freezing itself over.
Like, preserving itself?
Maybe?
Or like icing it? Like, is it iced
Like,
over in essence? Like,
yeah,
a
like
frozen
it's like
piece of meat?
icing over it.
Does it seem to be decaying, despite the icing over?
Not that you can tell currently.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna let it go for the minute and keep an eye on it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I have 6 pounds preserved meat, and we'll have just 6 pounds of dragon meat to feast on.
Okay. And does anyone else have anything they wish to do?
Not particularly, I don't think.
All right.
I'd like to check my manual of whatever the fuck to see if it's legible yet.
No such luck.
Yeah. I'm already assuming mine isn't, so.
It's at this point, though, that Feloran does come flying in, still dripping wet a little bit, and lands at the feet of the party.
Nice.
Hello, friend.
You're a little wet.
I
Did
said
you
I was
wear a
going to the
shirt?
river. What'd you say?
Is he like a shirtless trainer, or does he have like clothes on that are just soaked?
I just went in full clothes.
Okay. I'm gonna just then clap you lightly on the back and be like, "You seem to have something urgent to tell us. Why not go ahead?"
Thank you.
So I went to the river, and something that we haven't tried yet, I don't think, at least, is do we have any? If we have any sort of metal or raw material. And I can't hear.
All material?
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's because we tried tools, but what is it that you need to use tools on? You need
Or
so
Mm.
maybe
when he says that, I immediately dash to where the blacksmith was.
Okay.
Just
I want to
follow,
follow him.
follow me.
Is everyone following?
I want.
Sure.
yeah.
All right. So you head over to the blacksmith. You see him, like, he's kind of picking up stones and, like, just kind of making a wall out of, like, you gather it was the wall of the shop that he owned, but they're not sticking together now, you know, there's no mortar for it, so it's just kind of
Would
pointless
he be
to do
aware
so.
of that being a problem, or
Oh yeah, he absolutely knows that it's a problem. It's kind of like, man,
I wish I had some
this
mortar.
was, yeah, this was my home. Like,
Would I be relatively aware how to make a solid mortar?
no.
Or a basic, like,
Nope.
is it like just mud
No.
and water or something?
No.
Okay. I can't help you with making mortar to fix that wall. Our friend Feloran here might. He's pretty crafty. However, do you have raw materials like raw ore?
I have. Why do you ask?
We think it could be very beneficial to something we're working on in town, and potentially with the temple. I don't think you want any more details than that.
You're right. You see him reach into one of the pouches of his tool belt, and he just pulls out, like, this solid iron ingot. And goes,
How much is that worth?
this is my last one.
The value?
It's yours. And he just puts it out.
Wait, don't I need a? I need a new holy symbol. Is this really the what we're going to use this for?
I mean, do
Was
you
I?
need a holy symbol?
I'm a paladin, yes, I do.
We'll deal with that in a moment. I have an idea for that. How much is ore? Was the 500 or was the 50 platinum enough, or would you need more for the?
More
To
than
get
enough.
really going.
Here, take it.
Okay.
Could
Thank
I
you, my friend.
also bother you for a piece of coal? Terribly sorry to keep bothering you like this.
Cold, I suppose, and you see him walk over to where his furnace was, reach in, picks up coal, and just hands it over to you.
Thank you.
I just turned to look at them. To the temple?
Let's go.
He just
Sure.
kind of
Thanks, my friend.
he just kind of waves and says, "Go in peace."
You as well. And I turn with the rest of the party, and I'm gonna bolt to the temple,
Okay.
kind of like skidding to the
You
stop.
head back to the temple. Once there,
All the while, the iron bar is just chilling in my hand.
pretty much,
Just-
Heimil, who's down back at the vault, goes, "Whoa! What are you all doing?"
we have an idea.
Care to
We're going back
explain
in
it?
for a minute. No time.
You best make time then.
Turmyr, Feloran, Turmyr, go ahead. I'll explain. And I just pass the ingot to Turmyr. We don't.
I don't trust
put it-
this.
Your hand's already fucked up. It can't get any worse.
Ah, you threw that hand.
Yeah, exactly. The ingot hits the ground. Heimil just goes,
No, I passed it to his good hand.
It's twice this day that you've hurt me.
"No,
didn't hit your
Turmyr
hand."
said it was a bad hand."
Okay.
Hit you with a bad hand.
I handed it to you. Why'd you try and grab it with the wrong hand?
Lance,
It's,
can you make an insight check?
Reflexes.
Can I what?
Make an insight check.
Inside of
Making
why you threw it into that
insight.
hand.
Check. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay. You
Oh.
see, as soon as the iron ingot is just out in the open, Heimel's face lights up for just a second and immediately goes back to like being that stone, like, what's going on?
I would pick up on that.
Yes. Just barely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My head snaps back around from Turmyr and questioning him why he would try and grab something with his hurt hand.
Look, now tell me what you're doing here.
We had an idea. Why did you seem so joyous just now?
Of what?
The ingot.
I don't... What? Just tell me what's going on.
We had an idea. We think we know how to access the vault. Or at least further our access to it.
Then it is not right for 3 of you to be here.
I believe it is, as without us I don't believe Turmyr would have found the solution. I believe we have Feloran to thank for the idea to begin with.
It matters not.
We were down there earlier.
Yes. However, access to the vault is something incredibly sacred. We were
Can I
not even sure if this was possible.
Can I tell why he changed his mind so instantly? Like, is there some like
Roll an insight
thing
check.
that would have caused it? Oh, that's a nat one. I can't get that one yet.
Just in case. Yeah, okay. He's very devoted to his faith. He's been here as long as Turmyr. And it's as if it's been like drilled into his head. You know, if the vault is to ever be opened, you know, it's a sacred thing. People that are not devout followers are not meant to be here, not meant to witness it. Like, none of them even know what's in it. They have, like, this speculation of an idea, almost, like, but, like, it's just this huge, like, it's a huge moment for them. It's something sacred.
I kind of scoop up the ingot in my right hand again, and I lay my left on his shoulder and say, even those outside of our own faith sometimes must be called upon for their belief. One
Well,
cannot
you're out
go
in this
through life
faith.
with a one-track mind. Without others, we would never know our own true belief. Correct?
Father, come here. And you, Father Stater in seconds is over here and goes, yes, what seems to be the problem? They believe they have the key to opening the vault. I've tried to explain to them that it is not their right to do so. That it is only those of devout worship that are meant to be here for it to open. Now, I would like your impartial decision on what you feel is best. Father Stater kind of sits and says, Heimel, you do indeed have a point. It is very sacred for us. However, these folks have helped us much. They got the temple back. However, I must agree with Heimel. We understand your excitedness of seeing what could be. However, it has been our order's purpose of guarding and securing this temple, of this vault. It's not just for any to see.
Could we just send Turmyr in?
Turmyr is
I
more
would
than
happily
welcome.
go in.
Turmyr is more than welcome. And
If I may, Father, would it not be considered a test of your devotion, and would it not be a slight to justice to light those and prevent those who may have come up with a solution the same rights as those who would do it? Would it not also show devotion that we were willing to step forward and present this solution to the god? If we were going to try and tamper with the vault or cause harm with it, would he have not smote us the second we stepped foot in your holy ground?
We are not assuming you to rob us. We are simply, nor are we trying to rob you of your glory for potentially finding the answer. However, we feel that it is unjust for those not worshipped to protecting such a thing that we have spent decades, centuries doing, then it is not right for you to behold whatever it might be. It is meant to be incredibly sacred, whatever is in this vault, and it is meant for Tyr's chosen. As only one of your party truly worships the balanced hand, it is not meant for any of your party to see. You may be at the temple grounds, just not down here while the vault is open.
I mean, come now, Lance. I believe the only thing that's important is that the vault is opened, and that Turmyr gets whatever it is he needs to restore his connection with Tyr. I mean,
Is your
Wait,
connection
is the
not
vault
already
open?
beginning to restore itself? As your temple has been reclaimed from that beast?
It has become easier, however. Once the temple is rebuilt, it will be back to its normal glory. Please, I understand your excitedness, and I understand wanting to see what's inside. However, it has been our way, it has been what we have believed for many years, that the vault is to be opened by and witnessed by a devout follower of Tyr.
And it would be a devout follower of Tyr who does it, but why not go forth as friends? As without creation and balance and justice.
Can you
cannot
just let
let-
me do it already? I have a mangled hand and I want to get
Oh,
this over with.
By the way, this entire time I've been holding the ingot out back towards
Can-
Turmyr.
Can
Well,
I just take the
fire.
ingot?
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna fucking do it too in a minute.
I've
Heimel's
been
like,
literally
I-
just
I
standing
wanna-
there offering him the ingot
That's-
while I'm talking.
I don't remember you saying that, but I'll fucking take it.
just to be clear, Heimel's like standing like in front of the hand, like, whoa, stop. Like he has his hands out and he's just like, look, it has been our mission that only devout followers of Tyr are to see what's inside the vault.
Fine then, we shall see if Turmyr is the one to true chosen.
Yeah.
I will more than
Let's all
happily
just
allow
look it
Turmyr to open such a thing. However, you all must be outside of the vault premises. Father says that you can be on the temple's premises. That is of his decision, and I trust him implicitly. However, you all must step back.
alrighty.
Yeah, I'll fly out.
Alrighty, but just pray that no harm befalls him if this attempt fails.
Okay.
I'll
And with that,
fly
I
out,
kind of walk
but-
back, turning my back.
but
to them.
then like, I was gonna say like stand right by the edge, looking down into the hole.
Okay. That's fine. Father
I thought we were
Soter-
actually just at the temple steps, actually.
No, you guys were like down in the vault, and Heimel was
Oh.
like, stop that.
I thought you were on the temple step, that's why.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
I just kind of casually walk out of the temple steps and
Okay. Father
the-
Soter just says, please just give
Try
us a
that. I
moment."
had a weird train of.
Go ahead.
What?
Here's a piece of coal. I had a weird train of thought. Just try it if the ingot doesn't work. Also, I'm gonna be very disappointed if after all this it doesn't even work. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, good luck, friend.
Okay,
Father
I'll
Soter
just
just
put the
says-
iron ingot into the hand.
Okay. So
I
But-
quickly, as soon as I see him about to do this, I just run out.
hold on. Before this happens, I'm assuming that the Feloran, Lance, and Thaurok are outside of the vault now. They're at the edge, like looking down.
I'm outside of the temple.
Yeah, yes.
No. I mean, like, I'm out, like,
Okay, that's fine.
clear of the temple ground.
So So Thaurok, how
Cool.
close are you?
Close enough that I can hear what's going on.
Okay, so
Not close enough that I can see into there. I'm trying to respect their wishes on this
Okay.
subject.
You'd probably be around where Lance is. Father Stater is kind of up, like, near you three, just trying to calm you and explain, look, it's nothing against your individuals, it's just that, this was always the plan. Heimel kind of steps away and motions for Turmyr to go, put the, ingot in.
Can I, real quick, cast invisibility on myself?
You
Yes.
really gonna do this? We're right here, and you're really gonna do this?
I'm going to just kind of stand away and, like, kind of try to not necessarily draw attention, but discuss
Oh.
the father. Like, I hold it in no slight, but
I'm
at least
gonna-
teach me more of your ways then, so I might understand you better.
Just
and I'm
kind
trying
of
to like bait him into that conversation.
like with the wings, just quietly float down and
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Can we please just do this without
Give
all
me
the
a second,
bullshit?
term here. I have other things.
He has many things to do.
The job of a DM is not as simple as one might seem, as it may seem.
One does not simply DM.
Exactly.
you're just making
Considering
stuff
that
up,
it
right?
doesn't seem simple at all, that's saying quite a lot.
Also, does passive insight count for anything?
Yes.
Okay, because that's at a 19.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I have all of your insights written down.
Yeah, I know. I was just writing it or mentioning that because I didn't ever remember it being used.
Yeah, because insight's kind of difficult to be like passive about.
Yeah,
So it doesn't always.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't always like exactly go as planned.
At least I said it went invisible and not just jumped in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you roll a stealth check for me, Feloran, with advantage?
Alright. Be prepared to use a +4. Yeah, I'm gonna +4 that, just to be sure.
Okay. So,
This.
Turmyr,
Yes.
as you place the ingot in the facing palm, you watch as the hand begins to squeeze, but it stops. And all of a sudden, the ingot begins to almost melt in, like, it almost looks like Quicksilver, kind of. Like, it's just a liquid steel now. And it goes over the wrist onto the actual rectangular box and starts heading towards the hammer. It engulfs the hammer and it just begins to fall out. At that, does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. I need to roll a lot of dice now.
Oh no.
I pee, but I don't want to leave because
It
it's
doesn't.
distracting.
It doesn't matter. It won't kill me if it's just a single attack.
That's
You
a
don't know
lie.
that.
If it does
Yeah,
more
but
damage
no.
than your entire HP,
Oh wait,
twice your
Rem-
HP
No.
I'm
damage,
I'm a,
Yeah,
I'm a
you have
half
the-
orc. I have
Yeah, that's
relentless
true, actually.
endurance.
doesn't taking like
So,
wouldn't power word kill like negate that
yes.
or an effect similar to it?
Actually, I don't know, honestly.
well, power word kill is it? I think that's based on AC.
And then that.
No, it's based on health. If your health is lower than
Well, yeah,
Whatever.
exactly. But this is he had to roll armor.
AC, yeah.
So, roll that. Oh, I can reroll those two. God damn.
862 damage.
So you are taking 9, 14, 17, 19, 20. You take 22 points of a mix of radiant and slashing damage as just this huge, what neither of you have seen on High Mill this entire time, this huge sword just appear in his hand and come slicing at you.
Oh god.
Did he take that damage?
Did I take that damage?
Yeah, like you took it already? Like you noted it
Oh,
down?
hold on. Hold on. You said it was 22?
Yes.
God fucking. Minus 22. So, okay. Okay, yes.
And then a 29 to hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Which criticals as
Doesn't
Feloran,
critical because of my adamantine armor.
hold on. I gotta check something now. Now is when I need to check something. It's just right now.
What'd you say about adamantine?
Yeah, that adamantine armor, which
I have
Right.
adamantine armor, so crits are
oh, the hell
negligent.
are you wearing
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
Yup. Wow, that clutch. Because Feloran, you notice this grayish black smoke circling around Turmyr now. He thought it was a crit, so he's still gonna go all in.
She did.
Holy shit, that was terrible. Luckily I get to reroll. So
Oh.
13, 17,
I'll be right back. I actually do have to go to the bathroom now.
32, 37 points of damage on this second hit.
Okay.
Oh,
oh
sorry.
wow.
I forgot one last thing.
Imagine if he did actually crit.
38 points of damage. So add one more. to
Oh no.
that. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Awesome. Fuck me.
Ooh boy.
Oh,
Don't forget to click your token.
I'm missing a fucking hand, and this shit happens.
Yup. You are.
I blame Lance.
That's fair. So
I mean, Lance didn't just. Oh. Okay.
I'm just changing things as to how they
Yeah,
will
I was
be
just
in the
look-
vault.
I'm guessing that's
Yeah, that's
Heimel.
yes. I can do. Give me a second. Oh, that's not what I want.
Oh, Zach. So is that guy by Turmyr? Is that Heimel?
Yes.
Okay.
And then.
Hi, Heimo.
There we go. I need to roll some initiative.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lance went to the bathroom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll for him because I have that power.
I am deeply sorry. I'm back.
Okay, I rolled an initiative
You
for you.
should be.
Aw. Okay.
Why did I? No, I'm all is that?
Would you prefer if I rolled it for you?
No.
Fine. All good. My initiative's not
There we go.
stood shit yet.
Okay. So, just to set the scene a little bit, the hammer has fallen. Yeah, the hammer has fallen down. Let me check one other thing. I'm sorry.
Down.
Okay. Yeah, okay. The hammer has fallen down to the ground. Turmyr, you currently just have two huge gashes in your back now.
From what?
from being hit with a sword twice
From who?
from Heimel.
Oh yeah, you.
That bitch.
I apologize. I said I had to run to the bathroom quick.
Yeah, Heimel attacked Turmyr,
I did not know that.
doing a lot of damage.
Is the father also being aggressive?
The father is not.
Dad, please help.
And at that, yep. So this begins initiative, and Heimel's up first again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He doesn't see Feloran. Thaurok and Lance are still up out of the temple, so he's just gonna hit Turmyr
Well,
2 more times.
that leaves one target.
Yep.
Have a way to do this.
Does a not a 13, a 23 hit you,
God damn, what the fuck is this dude's? Yes,
and a
it
27.
does.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to dump more into this. Oh boy, that's not what I want to see. Therefore, I won't, because I have that power.
The power of the
Because
DM.
I make broken characters for you guys to fight, since I give you all these dopettes shit.
Yeah.
Look, we don't all have a plus 13 perception.
Yeah.
Hey,
You all have
That's
dope ass
just-
shit. Don't even try it with me, Brady.
that's just my perception. It's only a plus 11 to hit with a melee weapon. At a 22 armor class. Everyone in
And
chat.
two extraordinarily
Okay.
powerful weapons.
Turmyr,
That's
Yes.
semantics.
you take a total of 68 points of damage
What the actual fuck? Jesus Christ.
as Heimel
Rel-
just slashes you twice more, pumping 2 more divine smites into
You look-
these attacks.
Relentless endurance.
Are you up at 1?
1.
He is up at 1.
Okay, I need to check one thing.
This backstabbing bitch.
Okay.
At least I know he isn't attacking because of me being here.
Now you understand my insistence on not leaving our friends alone during a delicate procedure
And that's why I didn't.
when they're crippled.
And then, once again, as a bonus action, you now see this. It went from like gray, black. Oh, I forgot actually. It doesn't matter. We let this endurance, so you'd stay up. But you now see this. Like it goes from kind of gray to black. Then from that black, it kind of starts swirling up again to blue. So it's like this blue to black to gray smoke just swirling around you.
Oh boy.
And that ends his turn. Turmyr, it is your turn.
Okay, so how far away is the hammer from me?
It's lying right at your side.
I want to pick up the hammer.
Okay. I'll say that's your bonus action to pick up the hammer.
Alright. And does anything happen? Or like
Not currently.
Alright, can I use the hammer?
Yes. Give me 1 second as I check a detail about the hammer.
Okay.
Can you swing it one-handed?
Yeah, he can swing it one-handed.
I already had guesses of what this was. I'm ready to see it in action.
So, you have a +2 to it currently for attacks and damage. Just to let you know.
Okay. Alright. Should I add it into the my equipment?
Not yet, because I doubt it's going to stay like that. So just
Alright.
roll a d20. Actually, here's what we can do. Give me 1 second.
It's gonna be a fun weapon, ain't it?
So So just roll a strength check, and then we add 6 to that for your hit. Okay.
Okay.
That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, that hits. So
Nice.
roll. Let me double check. Roll 1d8, and then we're gonna add
Oh.
your strength modifier,
Alright.
which is 5. So 6 damage.
Ouch.
Oh god. And also my
Oh, yeah.
improved defense
And
might.
so roll another d8. So 11.
And then I think I'm gonna add on another divine smite on top of that.
Okay, what level?
Let's go with a level. What?
I'm not saying anything.
Level 3.
So
What's my divine smite?
that's 4d8.
Nice.
All right, that was one attack.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna attack again.
All right.
Good. Beautiful.
And that misses.
Oh boy.
Anything
guess-
else you want to do on that turn? On your turn?
Can I try to shout up to my friends?
Absolutely.
Okay, I want to shout, Heimel's a traitor, get down here.
Okay. And at that, does that end your turn, Turmyr?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Lance, your turn.
My hands just instinctively went to combat, like a combat game, fighting game type fucking position. All right. How far away is the drop off?
Well,
Like 5, 10, 15, 20?
about 20 feet away, yeah.
And
then
it's
getting
straight
down
down on
takes
top of
5 feet.
Heimel. And it's straight down on top of Heimel pretty much at this point. Like he's
Yeah.
not inside it, he's like standing in the doorway type thing, or is he all the way in?
He's all the way in.
Like I can't see him.
No, you can't see him currently. Like,
Alright, I'm
from
gonna-
where you... Well, you can. From where you are now
Wait.
positioned, you can see him. He's down below you.
Is he aware of my presence?
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna just drop down directly behind him, striking with Volnus.
Okay.
Anything I have to do for that, like fancy area, like I'm picturing like Assassin's Creed with a short blade.
Roll on attack.
Alrighty.
You did not try to hide, and he knew that...
I was up there
was
somewhere.
a party, so... That hits.
Doesn't matter. My sneak attack will still trigger.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
Oh, yeah, because Turmyr's close. You're right.
Yep.
I'm insane.
All good. 25 damage, 2 of it
axe.
radiant.
Yep. Okay.
That was a really bad damage roll. Oh well. And I'm going to proceed to also make an offhand attack with the Scimitar of Wounding.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Alrighty. And I still have movement, right?
You would have 15 feet because you have 40, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you have 15 feet.
Can I move around
Well,
him?
actually, technically, hold on, before I forget. You would... you have to be fucking kidding me.
I was right here.
Yeah, I know.
Or ish.
You would be there now because you can't occupy a creature's space. So,
Oh. So I'm like between him and Turmyr and him?
yeah, that's where you currently are.
I thought, oh, because I hit him when I was like right above coming down and
Yeah, but you can't occupy the space.
just like
so.
call it a roll forward type shit.
Yes, exactly.
So now I'm basically shielding Turmyr with my body?
Maybe.
That's my hope. And that kind of forces my turn to end. So.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, wait, because I don't roll damage on that one because I missed. All good.
Feloran, your turn.
Alright, so I want to sort of fly to be like above him
Okay.
and then straight down a wand of lightning bolt.
Okay. That's gonna be a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Is there any disadvantage or anything because I'm invisible?
See, this is where it becomes weird, because technically you lose the invisibility as soon as you cast a spell.
But it's not a spell.
But you're casting a spell through the object.
Is that how it works?
Technically, like,
Okay.
this is where it becomes weird.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say that it is casting the spell because you're casting the spell through the object still.
Okay, and before, real quick, I'm going to cast it and spend 2 charges, so it's level 5.
Okay. You have to spend 3 charges then, don't you?
Yeah, so it's, I spend 1 charge to cast it
spend
and
2
2
additional
more to...
charges. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so... I'll say that he has disadvantage since you are breaking invisibility and we don't really know the exact ruling for that. You know, just to
Okay.
even it out. But,
Yeah, we can figure that out
Yeah.
at the time.
I mean,
First
wouldn't he
one.
roll perception to notice it?
passive perception against the
Invisibility.
invisibility stuff.
Yeah.
As far as he knows, he doesn't know that a party member can turn invisible, so.
Yeah.
That is a 17, though.
Oh,
Actually, no,
does
I'm
not-
sorry, that's a 20.
Oh, you fuck.
Because he gets bonuses. Actually,
gets
no, I'm
bonus.
sorry, that's a 22. Sorry, I added the 3 from Turmyr's, and that's not how that works.
Yeah, he's not my friend.
You're right,
Wait.
he's his own friend.
So that... Once it... So, he rolled a 22 then?
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, that passes.
Okay.
Ooh, 44 damage though. Holy shit, look at those dice rolls. Those are good.
44 points of damage. Reduced
Yep.
to 22.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
A real quick thing I just noticed.
Damage.
So his name is Heimel.
Yes.
That's also Madame Linnell's father's name.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Did
Oh
I
my
use the wrong name
god!
for this guy?
You might have.
I probably did.
Yeah.
Or is it?
I was like, I looked at my notes and I was like, wait, why does it say that?
I
Yeah.
absolutely used the wrong name by accident.
But now we're going with it.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
have it somewhere.
mean-
We'll refer to him
Canon.
as Heimel for this fight until I can find the fucking name.
We're fighting her father, Canon.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I didn't
No,
even
it-
realize it until I looked at my notes.
Yeah,
Hey, Zach.
yes.
Technically, 2 people could have the same name.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not.
No.
I kind of made Heimel. I honestly think I called the father the wrong name. I think this is supposed to be Heimel, and I just told the wrong name for my notes.
Flip a coin.
So, this is Heimel. I will get you the father's name later. Anyway. Anything else for your turn, Feloran?
No, that's it.
Alright. That brings us to Thaurok.
Alrighty then. I would like to rush down there.
I guess. Oh,
So
can I real quick add? I just want to say I'm like. Can I say I'm like 10 feet flying above him, just kind of like out of his
Yeah, that's
swing
fine.
range?
Yep.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. Go ahead, Thaurok, sorry.
I am going to attack whoever's closest to Turmyr.
That would
With Sword of
technically be
Slay.
Lance.
Funny
Yeah.
guy.
You
Hilarious.
said whoever's closest.
You know
Yeah.
what I meant.
You-
Don't act like you didn't.
You best
No,
be
no,
specific in
technically-
this house of God.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean, technically,
attack
we're
the
fighting in a
enemy
house.
closest to Turmyr.
Much
We
better.
are literally in the house of a god.
Yeah, take
Alright. Do.
Oh, yes, that's perfect. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
not
yeah.
fuck everything up. 19
Is that a
just
crit?
misses. That's not a crit. No.
Oh.
That's he rolled an 8 plus 11.
Damn, that misses, you said?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm stupid. I don't
Damn.
know why.
Heimel
Yep.
is in big chunky armor just like the rest of you.
I'm not.
Well,
You don't count.
I'm
That
not a
does
human.
hit though.
Yeah.
Subhuman?
Fuck him up.
Are you adding necrotic damage?
I don't think he has no card damage to.
Oh, he might not have anyone save, yeah. On hand.
21 just hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to roll a 10 or better. Got it.
All right. Does that end your turn?
I suppose so.
All right. Hi, Mill. Not being very happy.
He's not very happy.
He's not.
Piece of shit. Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do here?
Come do about it.
I'm looking at the wrong spells. That's awkward.
Please tell me he just fireballs. I would love
Hey
that.
Lance, you already fucked me over once today. Could you like not?
I didn't suggest you put your hand in it.
He's going to
You
say,
did though.
I'm not dealing with all of you. Reaches out, touches Thaurok. Thaurok, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
+3.
Well, we know what this is.
So you're at an 8.
Plus.
How?
I would like to use Indomitable to re-roll that.
Can you reroll charisma saving throws with that?
Yes, I can re-roll any saving throws.
Are you sure?
Let me check.
Because that, you might be right. I just might be
You
misremembering.
can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you must use the new roll and you can't use this feature
Yes,
again.
correct. Go ahead. Charisma saving throw again.
Alrighty.
Come on.
So plus 3, so at 14.
That's unfortunate.
+4.
Okay. You barely fail.
Fuck.
That's unfortunate.
Turmyr. Or, not Turmyr, I'm sorry. Thaurok. You are shunted from this plane of existence.
You bitch.
Wait. Oh, yeah, this is on his turn.
Oh,
Isn't it?
shit, that deleted you off the fucking thing.
That's fine. He's still gonna be gone for a while.
I know, but technically he gets to do things on his turn.
True.
So,
Doesn't he technically leave combat?
no. I mean, yes, he leaves combat, but that doesn't mean that he leaves.
Turn order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You were a 6, right? Thaurok, for your turn? I think so.
I
What?
think so.
I'm sorry?
Either way, he was slower than Feloran.
Yeah, I think it was a 6.
Okay.
Let me go. I can actually see in the log. Yeah, 6.
And you were just in this plane, you're just floating in nothingness currently.
Let's see.
Harmless demi-plane.
And Heimel just goes, still not dealing with all of you, as he brings his foot up and smashes it into the ground and teleports up to here. And that will end his turn. Turmyr, your turn.
Thank God. Okay, I'm going to pour all 55 lay on hands into me.
Okay. Roll a
that's
religion check. DC
Oh,
has gone down.
shit. Fuck.
That's good.
All 55 hit points go back into you.
Good.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
These goddamn heretics in my goddamn temple.
Do you have anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
I can wait. No, I don't have anything to do as a bonus action.
All right. In which case, that will bring us
Oh
to...
wait.
Oh.
Yes, I would. Damn.
Okay. Now
Whatever.
go ahead.
Okay. I didn't. Wait. Could I have done an actual bonus action or like?
Do you have something that costs a bonus action?
No, but I was just wondering since you asked.
Turmyr, I don't know your character sheet, so you can't expect me to
I don't know.
be
Well, I
analyzing
don't
this
know.
kind of
I
stuff.
don't know if the hammer does like some cool bullshit. So you're the one with all the note. You're the one with the notes with the weapon that I just picked up.
I know. You're not attuned to it.
That's fair.
So, you don't really get anything right now.
Yeah, okay.
You still get the +2 from it. So, that's pretty nice. But,
I shouldn't be using it then.
well, you can't use your Holy Avenger. You need 2 hands for that.
Isn't the Holy Avenger a longsword?
Greatsword.
It's a great
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
That's unfortunate. Sucks you lost your hand.
I
Yeah, I
lost
probably shouldn't have done that.
I wonder
Okay.
what could have stopped that.
Lance, your turn.
I want to do the same thing I did to get out earlier and do the whole go
Okay,
out and
roll
then
an
like,
acrobatics
bounce
check.
the walls. Alrighty. Not 20.
Okay. It uses all of your movement, but you do get up and out.
So like here is where I was aiming.
Technically, you'd be where Feloran is, because that's where the edge is. So you would be, like, in Feloran's space, but Feloran's lower than you.
Well, wait. How deep did you say it was?
It's about 12 feet deep.
I have 40 feet of movement.
Yes, and you're parkouring off of walls. It's gonna take your fucking action if you don't nat 20 it.
Fair.
This isn't something
Alright.
that you can just quick do. Like,
Yeah.
it's not running.
All right. Am I still within range of him?
Yes.
Stop this thieving coward. And I'm making a bonus attack against him.
Okay. I feel
That
like
is
that's
a
that
18 to
misses.
hit.
Thank God.
And I'm also hitting him with a Scimitar of Wounding because I still have a bonus action.
Yep.
That's a 21 to hit.
That just hits.
Alrighty.
No sneak
I-
attack, though. You don't have an ally within 5 feet.
Isn't Feloran?
No. He's down below. Or he's up above, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he also went up. He was only 10 feet
Yeah.
over him when he was in the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm up like higher than.
Yes. He's over. Trust me, Feloran's not within 5 feet.
Okay. Alrighty. Either way, then he still takes. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this, you can wound the target. Alright, so he's gonna take damage. Subtract the 22, so it's just 10 damage. 3 of it's
Okay.
necrotic.
Okay. Oh, shit.
And he is wounded. And also, he can't heal 10 HP off of that now.
Okay. Wait,
Yep.
are you sure?
Yeah, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it. So once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. Once per turn, then. At the start of each of its turn, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it.
So at
And
the
it can
start
make
of
a
its turn,
DC
so it's not taking the necrotic damage now.
It's 1d6 plus 1d4.
Well, that...
It says that as its straight damage, and then it says that it repeats at the start of each turn.
Hold on.
The way I'm seeing is that it takes it initially with the wound.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I know. That's just the way I was looking at it.
Once per
Or
turn,
what I
when you
see.
hit a creature with an attack, you can wound the target at the start of each of the wounded... Yeah, at the start of each of the wounded creature's turn, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each
I know, I'm
time
just-
you've wounded it.
I'm saying when I look at its damage too, and its damage stat, it has 1d4 in
That's-
addition to the 1d6.
That's just because D&D Beyond is fucking insane.
Okay. Actually,
then
it
at
wouldn't
the-
take. It would only take 2 damage then,
Okay,
because the dexterity modifier is also subtracted,
got it.
and it is wounded 1 time.
Hit points lost to this weapon, so it can. So right now only 2.
Yeah.
Can't gain 2, which is fine.
And
Oh,
it
yeah.
rolls the 1d4, so it takes the damage and then it makes its Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Well, it can choose to technically.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that end your turn?
That's an action and a bonus action. Yep.
All right. Felon, your turn.
Alright, I'll fly over this way to get a little bit more away from Lance. And then at a 3rd level, I'm gonna cast at them Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
That's a dex save, I believe.
Alright.
Yep.
Am I in its AoE? Or is that?
No, it's a 30-foot wide line, 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Natural 20
Motherfucker.
for a total of
Damn.
27.
Yeah.
Look, I deserved a natural 20 one of these days.
You did.
Yeah.
I wasn't arguing that. I was just saying, dang it.
So I don't know if he takes any damage then. Where's unless I copied this wrong. Yeah, he doesn't take any damage.
Yep, no damage.
Yay.
Wow, that's rough. But 1st level spells.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, as a bonus action, I think at least I can tell my homunculus to.
Which is broken.
Yeah.
Well, I can get a new one in the morning.
Oh, is it in the morning?
Yeah, it's an infusion, so at the
Right.
well, at the end of a long rest.
Yeah, I forgot that that's how that worked now.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
So yeah, I can do a force strike, which is a D20. I'm sure this is not going to hit anyway, but
Hey, could natural 20 right here.
actually, I think they changed with this, so it's that plus my spell attack modifier, which is a 12, so a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yep.
Hell then.
And it's a D4 plus proficiency bonus. So I think that's a 6 then.
Alright.
Yep.
And he has to make a constitution saving throw. Or a concentration check, I mean.
Same difference.
That succeeded. I don't know if you heard
Damn.
me roll that dice 3 times. It kept jumping off my table, and I kept catching it and having to re-roll it.
Uh-huh.
I figured that was what was happening.
Like,
You wouldn't cheat.
I would not.
Not on something so simple.
Exactly.
Only on damage to insta-kill somebody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whether it's our characters doing the insta-killing or yours.
Does that end your turn, Feloran?
Yes.
Alright, that brings us to Thaurok. That brings us to Hymil.
That was fun.
Hymil, what's Hymil gonna do?
Repent for a lifetime of naughtiness.
No,
Repent for a lifetime of
that's
sin.
not necessary. Oh, that's what Hymil's gonna do, yeah.
Well, Zil could only banish one target at a time, so I'm
Yeah,
hoping this guy's the same.
but Zil didn't have channel divinities.
Zil did not, you're right.
Feloran. You watch
Yes.
as Hymil rips off this gnarled hammer with scales, very similar to Turmyr's holy symbol, but it just looks evil compared. Points it to you, mutters a phrase, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay. I just noticed before I clicked it that I had advantage selected.
Good call.
Fuck it.
Alright. You're too far from Turmyr.
Yeah.
I don't give him any help.
You don't give him any
Huh.
help. So
I have no way
are
to
you
help
just
him.
taking what that is?
Yeah, I don't think a 16 would help,
Okay.
so.
You are frightened.
Unless there's something you want to let me do.
You are frightened for 1 minute. Or until you take damage. While
Okay.
frightened, your speed is 0.
Oh, okay.
So you were just there. You cannot move.
Alright.
That
Actually, that won't even matter.
Yeah, that's not as bad as that's not as annoying as the dragon.
You're right.
I still find it funny that like at first that was like super annoying, but in the end was probably a good thing that I was frightened of the dragon.
Yeah, I was very upset.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm plotting my next turn as well. I'm trying to see what like a roughly 40-foot distance is. Technically, all of these are 40-foot distances. Or less.
Actually, that's a good point, May. Wait, have I been... I might have just fucked all that up. Let me double check that. Because if I did, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Nope, I was right.
Oh. That's dope.
You know what? No. He's
He's gonna actually stand his ground?
No, right now he's going to peace
Alright, bet.
for one more turn. And that ends his turn. Turmyr, you're down in the vault, crippled hand, doing better than you were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot right there. Hop out and call the temple guard to stop him.
How am
Call
I
the
gonna
temple.
hop out though?
Full turn action.
I think it might take a bit more than that.
Yeah, as you can see, I don't have a hand that's usable.
As one DM did say, he cannot get out without help.
Yeah.
You're right. And you probably don't have Misty Step if you're a paladin.
Unlike he does, even though he's a paladin, because Oath of Vengeance, motherfuckers.
Oath of Vengeance is so fun.
I know,
It's so fun. Misty Step is such a good spell on a paladin.
I know.
Especially when it's a paladin warlock with Devil's Sight and the Darkness spell.
Yeah, just like peace to you.
Well, I mean, Darkness alone.
Anyway, Turmyr, what are you doing?
That's an idea.
Shit.
That
Didn't
won't
mean to
help.
hit that. Ignore that.
Hey, I have an idea. But I can't say it because I'm not going to metagame it.
I'm done with your ideas for today.
That's
Not-
smart. I gotta say,
not-
that might be the best decision Crewman
It
makes.
wasn't an idea for you anyways.
You
You're
told
kind of
me to.
stuck.
You told me to put both of my hands on the on the hand and the stump.
I didn't say in the palm where it would crush it.
Where the fuck else would I put it that would maybe activate something?
Beneath it.
To be fair, I also suggested it a bit. I also like I was saying about it being like show of faith and whatnot, so I also shared blame somewhat.
No, you're fine.
I'll take my blame.
I'm blaming all on Lance. But
That's
okay,
I mean, you,
I'm gonna-
also you chose to do it.
Yeah, but what else? Yeah, but after I thought he put his hand in the palm.
I said clearly the stump.
I did not hear you.
I heard it. It's kind of
Ooh,
your
what's
fault.
this?
Sorry.
Blame Discord. What's your turn?
Yeah, sure.
Good
Aid
point.
on
Yes,
both.
it's all Discord's fault.
Brian, shush. Aid on both Lance and Feloran.
Fix that.
You can't touch
Wait,
them,
would
and I
Oh,
believe
shit.
it's a touch spell.
Can he
No, it's 30 feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
what are you casting?
Aid. You get +5 hit points.
temporary or
Oh,
So your hit point maximum goes up 5, and your current hit points increase by 5.
oh, nice.
But
So-
you know, I'm gonna use it at a level 3.
Okay, so 15 to
So
both
you
of
get
those.
yeah, you get 15.
And then you can pick 3 people, so
Oh.
you can do yourself as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
be
but
nice.
I'm gonna be down here for all the fights, so.
96.
Okay.
So yeah, Feloran and Lance.
That'd be 110, 111 max hit points.
Have fun, you guys.
Alright, does that end your turn, Turmyr?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Alright.
That isn't concentration either, is it? Shit.
Lance,
That's
your turn.
He's well within my range of movement.
And go fuck him up.
Get him.
Meow. Actually, I do have enough movement to go up over to this side of him, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's dope.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we ignore those walls.
Yes. He gets to make an attack of opportunity on you for entering his range.
Entering range? Got it.
Yep. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. He's not gonna dump any. He can't dump any divine smite, so that doesn't matter. 8 damage,
Okay.
and then Relentless Avenger. By 7th level, you have supernatural focus. When you hit a creature within opportunity of attack, you can move up to half your speed immediately after the attack, and as part of the same reaction. This movement does not provoke an opportunity of attacks.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Continuing.
Well,
your
actually,
turn.
wait. You said when I entered, correct?
Yes. So
So that would technically be on this side, right?
Yeah,
Right.
correct.
This, like, right here
Correct.
or
Yes.
so?
Yes.
So that's still, like, 15 feet of movement I have.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 feet of movement you have.
Doesn't matter. I can still do this.
No. I saw you move
Well, no.
yourself.
Well, I'm saying I moved over here, but I entered his range down here, didn't
I gotcha. Yes.
So that would have initiated the attack, meaning we
Yes.
don't even have to worry about that movement. I can go.
Okay. Yes, you're there, and you have 5
Bam.
feet.
Well, wait. He was here.
Yes.
This is his attack range.
Okay. You're saying that you entered it here, though. That's what you had said twice.
You're correct. So
So-
I still have.
You have 5 feet
So-
left because this would have been 40.
I'm on the wrong square. All right. I'm gonna step up. I'm not considered overly close range or short range, and I make a longbow attack.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
That hits.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
I keep wanting to use the Glaive Cleric thing to cancel natural 20s, but he's not a Glaive Cleric. He's Oath of Vengeance.
Is this like the first time you used the longbow besides the arrow of dragon slaying?
So ignoring the sneak attack critical and going for the piercing critical,
Yeah, you use 16.
it is 16 damage.
Yeah, okay. So,
It's nice. And I have a bonus action. What fun bonus actions do I have? 2-weapon fighting doesn't matter, so I'm going to redraw my swords. And I'm going to... I took 8 damage.
yes.
Is that my new reaction or my old reaction?
What?
Well, I didn't use a reaction when I was here.
Yes.
So would that be... That reaction is for when I moved, this turn when I moved onward?
What reaction are you talking about?
When I entered his attack of opportunity.
His reaction.
Well, I know, but that would be on my upcoming reaction until the next turn.
What upcoming reaction?
You get an attack, a reaction, and a bonus like a action, bonus action, reaction.
Yes.
When I started my turn, that can't. I answered my own question. I just had to talk over it for a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shift.
Okay.
So I take 8 damage. I have the 8 damage from that. I shift. I gain 14 temporary hit points. And yeah,
Okay.
that's that. I gain benefits on my race, so like I have advantage on wisdom checks.
Alright. That brings us to Feloran.
Alright. So I'm frightened, but I can still attack and stuff.
Yes,
just
you
can't
have
move.
disadvantage because it's the source of your fears within
Alright.
eyesight.
Well, luckily, this isn't an attack roll to use a lightning bolt
Correct.
at level 5.
God damn. Dex saving throw. 24.
Fuck.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
that's
17
succeed.
like high.
Really
Ouch.
sneak attack damage, but oh well.
17. Alright.
And then I'll attack use my bonus action to. Or does that break his concentration?
Oh, that's a good point.
Hmm.
Oh, I also had to roll one for Lance's hit, so Lance, he's fine. And Lightning Bolt, he is also fine.
Alright, well then, bonus action of the homunculus fly up to him and attack. Say, oh, damn. I'm guessing a 31 hits.
Yes, that hits.
See. And then 8 damage. Nice.
Alright, so...
have the shooting
Concentration
bolt?
drops, though.
Oh,
Ooh.
welcome back, Thaurok.
Actually,
Thaurok!
hold on.
Oh, for fuck's.
Yes, it still does. Wait.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Sorry.
Wait.
I had to remember
One more
how
ti-
things work.
One more time. Did it work?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Because he
Yay.
has the +5 from his aura. He has the but it's a natural 1, so it doesn't really matter. So Thaurok, you are back. Beneath Feloran, technically. Because Feloran was
Hello.
flying.
Hooray.
And then Alright, does that end your turn, Feloran?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Alright. Thok, your turn.
So Heimel was the one who cast Banish on me, right?
Correct.
I would like to throw
You are
the.
Can you see him yet?
yeah, you are beneath, still in the vault.
Oh, did they go back above ground?
Yes, they are above ground.
Mhm.
All right, I'll go back up then.
Okay, roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Do athletics or acrobatics. All right, slightly better with acrobatics. Yay!
Mhm.
Yep, you are up and out. However, that does take your action to do so. Because it's
Really?
a very sheer wall.
All right then. I would like to run out. Take it. Yes, and can I see Heimlin?
Yes.
I would like to throw my javelin at him by using action surge.
Okay.
Do.
Dexterity saving
Shazam.
throw. He does pass the dex save, so he's going to take half damage for the lightning bolt.
Right. Assume that hits.
That does just hit.
Yay. And what do I roll for the lightning?
Is it not on your character sheet?
Nah, it got deleted.
What?
I don't know when. Yeah, I mentioned it last time.
It's 8d6. I'll try to
Eight?
remember to fix that.
8d6.
Yes,
Damn.
because it's the
Uh,
lightning bolt, pretty much.
8d6. Well, 4 and 4.
Okay,
Nice.
So he's taking 15 plus 6, 21.
Well, wouldn't it just be 30 plus 6?
He passed the dex saving.
Oh,
throw,
okay.
So
Yeah.
it's half damage for the lightning.
Oh yeah. For the people watching, you probably don't know yet the what's it called? Activation word.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it's Shazam for the Javelin of Lightning.
It's
Yeah.
the Lance of Lighting. Get it right.
Lance of Lightning. Sorry, I keep forgetting because like a lance is it confuses.
thought it
I
was-
know.
I thought it was still a swear word in Primordial.
Uh,
Uh, And that's not gonna happen. Yep. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Nope. I would then like to run up to him if I can with the rest of my movement speed.
Yep.
Right. And I will attack him with the sword twice.
Does activating the lance take your action though?
Hmm. I mean, it's just saying a word, so I wouldn't think so.
Well, not exactly. Magical items can be weird.
Mhm.
When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into bolt of lightning. Creature line. Jeez.
Oh, you're
Doesn't say
46.
anything.
So, sorry, I was wrong about that.
First. Oh.
But that's fine. I was wrong, and we'll just keep it for now.
Sorry.
But it does not take an action, so you are good.
And I mean,
Um,
if it did take an action, then I would only be able to use it when, using action search, because
Yeah.
then it would take an action to
Yep.
throw it as well.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot for a second. But yeah, go
What?
ahead.
So, yeah. So I have a sword that doesn't hit.
Doesn't
So,
hit. That also does
Damn.
not hit.
Hmm.
So that end your turn.
Yep.
Wait, where is he?
Here
Oh,
you go,
okay.
you said.
I was really confused. I'm like,
He's in the
what?
trees.
It's in the tree.
Okay. That brings us to Hyman. What does he want to do?
Shocker.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what he's gonna do. He's going to... Oh, hit the wrong thing. Yep. He's going to teleport back down next to Turmyr.
Motherfucker.
Wait. How?
He has Misty Step. He does.
Yeah, but don't you have to see where you're going with Misty Step?
Yeah, he's teleporting above and then dropping.
Oh, okay. I
It-
was really like, wait.
Yeah, sorry, it's not abundantly clear that that was what's happening, but
Yeah, I got you.
and then he's going to attack Turmyr twice more. 27 to hit,
Yes.
and that was in my keyboard.
Just that said, yes.
Natural 19, which is a critical for him, but that gets negated.
Yeah.
So, I have to roll two of those at the very least. And then does he want to dump Divine Smites into this?
No.
Just for that, he does.
Thanks, Brady.
And then he gets to reroll that,
Just don't die.
and
Thanks.
that.
There's
Okay,
just so
this
much
is-
helpfulness coming
This
right
is a
now.
lot of damage. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
God damn, where is everyone else, man? Like the whole temple.
They were out around the town.
What about the father? It wasn't him and Lance talking when this all started?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of ducked. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a coward.
Well,
He's a priest.
he's kind of a healer. He's not a fighter, and he used his lay on hands on Turmyr today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's 82 points of damage, Turmyr.
I'm down.
Somehow every turn, the whole crushing your hand just comes back to bite us in the ass.
I don't think this one had anything to do with that.
No,
Well,
I'm
he
saying
w-
I want to blame you more.
Well, the father would have been able to use lay on hands and heal if he hadn't before.
But would he
That's
have?
one attack, and he still
That's
has
true.
two
Yeah.
movement. I am going to say to use his movement and his other attack. He's going to pick up the hammer off of Turmyr.
Yep, saw that coming.
You watch as the longsword dissipates into smoke as he reaches down and grabs this hammer. Turmyr, it is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
That's a success. So you have one
Yay.
success.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Lance, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I have to look at something. 30 feet. Alright, I drop down behind him,
Alright.
and that would take the rest of my movement.
Yes.
Is the hammer on the ground?
No, he picked it up.
Fucker.
I literally said he's using his...
Yeah, no, I thought you said he reaches to pick it up, but...
No. He reached
All
down
right.
and picked it up.
Alright. I'm just gonna strike him. Fullness. That's not gonna hit.
Is not...
But, oh! He had to make a save. He had to take 1d4 damage. Necrotic.
Correct. Roll it.
1d4 damage. He takes 1 necrotic damage, and he has to make a saving... Well, he can make a saving throw.
Which he will.
What is it?
Which he passes. 16.
Yeah. Also, I'm striking with a scimitar wounding again.
Okay.
As an offhand attack. That's gonna be
That
17 to
also
hit.
misses.
Yeah.
Give me
Alrighty.
1 second to check something.
Go ahead.
How are you looking, by the way?
Me?
Yes.
I look pretty dang good. Like, I've clearly taken a hit, but it's hard to tell even in my bestial form.
Okay. You're lucky.
I am.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Alright. Feloran, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... yeah, I'm gonna... Where did my mouse disappear to? Oh, okay. I can't see it with this white map.
Sorry.
I'm gonna... I fly, like, right over
You
this
can't
way,
move.
because I still...
You're still frightened.
Oh, okay, yeah. In my mind, I was thinking that both concentrations were
Nope.
dropped.
That's
But this
not a
isn't... I'm
concentration
guessing it's
thing.
not a concentration. So
Nope.
was I
that's
supposed
just
to be
an
making
amazing-
wisdom saves?
Were you supposed to be making wisdom saves? Unfailed save. Nope.
Okay. Either way, I'm going to just attack him with Acid Arrow at 3rd level.
With
That didn't let me-
disadvantage. Because source of your fear.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do it again.
Yep.
Come on. Damn.
That just misses.
Okay, so it still does half damage.
Okay. So roll the damage.
So level 3. So that's the...
So 18.
Okay, and-
Taking 9.
yeah. That's it. It doesn't do the secondary damage.
Feloran, how are you looking?
Better than ever.
Really? That's disappointing.
Literally, because... Or do I still have the temporary hit points? Because Turmyr's down.
Yeah, you still have them.
Then yes, I'm
Not
literally
concentration.
better than ever.
That's very disappointing, because he really wants to start fucking you guys up. But he doesn't want
The
to drop.
feeling is
He
mutual.
does not want to drop that
Oh,
fight.
how-
So that will bring us to
How
Thaurok.
Oh wait, real quick.
Oh,
Because I
sorry.
still have a bonus action.
Yep, sorry. Forgot.
From like where Thaurok is to him, is that about 30 feet? Like,
Yes.
okay, so then I can still use my bonus action to command my homunculus down at him.
Okay.
Again, it'll be a d20 plus 12. 24.
That hits.
D4 plus 4. 5 damage.
Alright. He's looking pretty rough.
Get them little bits in here and there.
Good.
Does that end your turn, Feloran?
Yeah, that ends it then.
How much HP does your homunculus have?
Fuck. I should write it down because it's 1 plus my intelligence modifier plus my level. Okay, so it's that. So
So
it's
16.
16. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be the most useless use of this spell ever, but it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh god.
He's gonna point his finger up at your homunculus, and fire comes from the finger and just swirls around your homunculus. I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, and it's going to be plus 6. 17.
That fails.
All right.
Your homunculus takes 13 points of fire damage.
Is that what you rolled?
Yes.
It has evasion, so it's
Okay, so then
Eight.
it takes 6 points of fire damage.
6.
God damn it!
Okay. So it's a 10. It's a 10 health.
God damn it! I could have rolled max damage and still not killed it.
Yeah.
Thaurok, it's your
evasion.
turn.
I'd like to
I'm
come
happy.
down here.
Oh no.
Turmyr is in front. Is by me, right?
Yes.
I would like to feed
You can't get up there, Thaurok. That's where the vault is.
him.
Sorry.
Alright. There is-
You
I-
probably should put like a.
Well, how is
like,
Feloran over there?
rectangle where the vault is.
Hold on. I'll fix this in a second.
Oh.
I fucked that up. God damn it, that got rid of everything. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
It's okay. If you mess something up, as long as it isn't too major, it probably would. Well, it might work in our benefit. It might not.
Is it pretty much these 5 and then or these 6 spaces and then beyond it?
It's that.
Okay, there. So that's the vault.
Yes. That is vault. Sorry, I'm doing my best here.
All good, man. All good.
No
Okay.
worries.
As you always should.
Go ahead, Thaurok. Sorry about that.
Right.
Fear not.
I would like to feed Turmyr a potion of superior healing.
You're poisoning him? What?
If
What?
only.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, what a shot.
Is it
I,
great?
I knew my death would come at the hands of this party.
Yeah, don't count on it yet. I plan on keeping you around to block damage for me for a while.
Yeah, superior healing potion.
Alright.
So that's
I don't got those.
That's 8d4
8.
plus 8.
8d4 plus 8.
44, 40. Slash roll.
8d4.
Yeah. I want to see that. Ooh.
So 28
28.
points of healing goes to our dear Turmyr.
Hooray.
Getting up. Can I say, you bastard, give me back that hammer?
Yes, you can.
Yeah!
Thaurok, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I do not believe so.
Alright. That brings us to Hymil.
Till he Misty Steps back out of the fucking hole.
Stop.
Okay, he won't Misty Step.
Hell dimension door.
He'll Dimension Door.
Can you
I
guys,
was-
like,
I know
stop,
that one.
please?
Actually, does he? No, he doesn't want to do that. I lied.
Oh,
Good.
I know what he wants to do.
he just wants to kill us.
Well,
He's...
he's not Dimension Dooring yet, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't want to track this motherfucker down for my hammer.
Well, you know.
To
Uh,
me,
I already
this
I
bitch is
sacrificed the
at...
hand for it.
I mean, this bitch is at least high level.
It's not like you.
Probably not out of spell slots yet.
It's not like you sacrificed it. You still have the hand.
Yeah. I can change that if you'd like.
You could
Yeah, no,
replace
that's
it with a hook
I
That's
was
worse.
or a
I was thinking a-
spatula.
dragon's horn.
That'd work too.
Then you can just
If you-
stab shit.
Not a fan of flipping burgers.
He's still checking something. I'm disappointed.
No, I'm trying to fucking find the spell that I want to cast. Because,
Yeah.
Everything's a pain in the ass. Alright. He takes the hammer, slams it down onto the ground, and I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nani?
Even me flying in the air.
Why am I so bad at saving throws?
Okay, I'll take a 20.
Oh, I'm stupid. You just say saving throw?
Yes.
Also, that's a 23 now because of Thaurok's or Turmyr's awake.
Yeah, I got a
Fuck's
20.
sakes.
So you all pass
Does
except for
the-
Thaurok.
Does the homunculus also make it?
Whoa, no wait.
Yes, the homunculus does have to make it.
Doesn't Oh, he rolled a 10.
All right.
Never mind.
That's a 7.
Okay, so
Or is it? Does it get a +3 being close?
he does get a +3. It's a
Doesn't
10, it fails still.
Okay.
You guys
I
are
figured.
so lucky this isn't a fucking weapon attack.
It's a cloud kill, isn't it?
So Thaurok, you are knocked prone,
Oh.
and you take 34 points of damage.
Creb Chiste, Kalu Calais. 30 what?
34.
34.
Lance, Feloran, and Turmyr, you each take 17 points of damage.
I take half that.
I would also
Why?
like to activate Stones
I
and
use my
Bursts.
reaction to evade.
No,
Or uncanny dodge, isn't it?
has to be an attack. Spell does
Okay.
not trigger that.
That's unfortunate, but
Yes, it
I'll take
is.
17 damage.
Well, this is the first hit to take away my hit points from second life.
Wow.
Brag much?
Yes, that's
That
what
is
I'm doing.
pretty nice,
Oh,
though.
and
Alright.
just so you know, Brady, your second life did not increase that max HP.
That's what I figured.
Just you. Okay.
Now,
Okay. This is very annoying because now I don't know.
what to do?
Shut up. I always know what to do. I know everything. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you do know everything. You just don't know what to do next. There's a difference between the two. Knowing all and applying all.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be a fucking asshole.
Of course.
What else is new?
Yep. And you watch as he just mutters a phrase and his holy symbol glows for a moment. And that ends his turn. Turmyr,
That's
it's your turn.
foreboding.
Can I'm gonna punch him with my good hand.
Okay. roll a strength check. That misses.
I'm gonna try it. It doesn't work with unarmed attack. The second
Oh yeah,
attack.
yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna try it again. Fuck you.
That also misses.
That was good. I guess that ends
Natural.
me.
All right.
Oh.
Ends your turn. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Lance, your turn.
Shake my head clear of the spell damage and just whack.
Please do one of your big attacks.
Well, I do critical now, but that don't matter.
Does not hit.
Wait, am I technically flanking?
No,
No. I thought he was on the other side. 19 to hit?
that
No.
also does not hit.
Understood. Alrighty. That's all.
All right.
No whack for me.
End your turn.
That will end my turn.
Feloran, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try again with that 3rd level acid arrow.
Okay. You still have disadvantage because you're still frightened. Wait, no, you took damage. You're no longer frightened.
Wait, wouldn't he be
Okay.
near me as well?
Say again.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, he's
No,
not-
because
yeah,
he's
he's
flying
not
up. He's above you.
Above.
So no, sorry. That would have been a good call, Turmyr. I just forgot about that, and then I forgot that he was flying.
Does a 31 hit?
Fucking fuck, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
3rd level. Jesus.
Still 16.
Yep.
Acid damage.
17.
And then at the end of their next turn, they take 3d4 acid damage.
Okay. Does that end your turn? Or do you have something else you'd like to do?
The homunculus was destroyed, I'm guessing, by that last attack.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay, just making sure.
Actually, on your turn, as you hit him, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
He's going
Okay.
to cast Hellish Rebuke on you.
Ugh.
3rd level. That fails.
Yep.
You take 23 points of fire damage.
Goddamn. That all?
At all.
Alright.
And that brings us to Thaurok.
What kind of sword is the Sword of Slang?
A greatsword.
And the Dwarven Thrower is a great hammer, or a warhammer, rather.
Yes.
So both are two-handed.
Well, the warhammer is one-handed. It can be
Okay.
used one-handed.
Then, what kind, would it be a bonus action to toss Turmyr the hammer?
I would say so, yeah.
Alright, so a bonus action to toss it. So, alright, I do that.
Okay.
And then I would like to throw the galvanic steel snare on the bitch.
All right.
Yes.
Ah, yes, him.
You have to be kidding me. That hits.
I don't remember what this does. I'm kinda sad.
He's looking very messed up.
I
Well.
want this bitch dead.
Well, good blammo.
It's another attack.
That also hits. Oh, hold on.
Nope.
Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Good. Also good. Continuing.
One more. Two.
That also hits. How do you want to do this?
Nope.
Yeah.
You guys just impale him with the sword, just leave the sword in his chest and then just let him get zapped with the net.
Okay. I
love
appreciate this.
Thaurok has some great kills.
Thaurok throws the net over Heimel. Heimel kind of struggling to get it off of him, not paying attention to the two slashes that come down at him. First one cutting across his chest is now bleeding. The blood almost looks dark on him. Like, it's darker than what any blood should be. And then you bring your sword around, stab it through his torso, and he just starts coughing. As another lightning bolt goes across, and he just goes limp.
Ooh, and I get a charge for that.
You
Yay.
get 2 charges for it.
Oh, yay.
Every kill is
Guardian
2
Horde.
charges.
Awesome.
I'm gonna land on the ground and pick up the heart of the homunculus.
Okay. That's 2 sessions in a row it's died.
Yeah, well, it's getting its use out now.
Yeah.
Because now we remember. Because now we remember to actually call it out when there's AOE attacks.
Yeah. Now, Thaurok, is your sword out of him?
It's probably still stuck in him. I can retrieve it.
I was gonna say I want to check it, see if there is any signs of life in him.
Hmm.
Unconscious or conscious signs of life.
No. He's very dead.
All right. For good measure, I'm just gonna kind of like kick him in the side of the head.
Okay.
Cowardly.
Can I just say, the last thing he did on as his bonus action was Shield of Faith to make his AC 23. And then you rolled 2 24s, and I was like, why the fuck did I even try?
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. I'd like to retrieve my various
After-
weaponry.
Okay, that can be done.
And after Lance kicks him in the head, can I just like walk over to him, like rip the hammer out of his hands,
Yeah.
and just like drop the head directly on his head?
Yep. Easily enough done.
Then I'll pick
That's
it
a
back up
little,
and like sling it over my shoulder.
I'm guessing his like head is like caved in at that point.
Yes.
I just kind
Guy's
of
dead.
go. I just kind of go. That was a little excessive, perhaps.
Hmm.
I mean, the
He
kick was
deserved
one thing
worse.
for being a coward, but we should have either granted him a slow death or at least made it easy for us to clean up.
You deserved worse for infiltrating our order for so long.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. But now you have time to see what that hammer of yours is all about.
As you all talk for this moment, you notice that the vault is open. The front area where the warhammer was has kind of slidden open.
Then the vault.
All you can see is a blinding white light when you look in.
Turmyr, I
Turmyr.
believe this is for you. I will help protect you from any other cowards who would see you harm trying to break in.
Thank you, friend.
Mhm.
Then I guess I'll.
I was gonna say, is that aid still active, or when does the aid fail?
Aid's still active. Aid's up for like 8 hours.
Okay.
Turmyr, do you step in?
Yeah, I step in.
Okay. As you step in, you cross the threshold. And you're just in a metal box. You turn around, you can see your friends.
Can they see me?
No, they are still looking at this bright white light.
Alright, is there like anything I can see in the box?
Make a perception check.
There it is.
No, it's just a very smooth interior of the inside of the box.
It's too dark.
I have dark vision.
It was a joke. It's blinding in there.
No, it's blinding us. He's seeing normally.
I just assume that's because he was facing away from the light when looking at us.
Alright, then I want to like walk towards like the back of the box and like kind of like touch my hand on it.
Okay.
Like see if there's anything that could be like moved.
As you do so, you press your hand on it, and you just hear the sound. As you touch it, you hear in your head the sound of a hammer hitting an anvil.
Fuck yeah.
Brings back memories.
Hmm.
Oh,
We
called.
don't hear this, unfortunately.
Mm.
Gotta love it. Metagame knowledge.
Alright, well I think that's it for the box. So I'll just leave
Alright.
then.
As you exit the box, as soon as you step off that threshold, you feel your hand perfect condition.
Yeah!
Is the light still blinding as he exits?
The doors begin to close actually as soon as he exits.
Is there still the indent for the hammer?
Yep, still the indentation for the hammer.
And what are the hands doing?
Hands are gone.
Nice.
I hope you made the most out of your time in there. I don't believe we'll be getting back for some time.
Don't worry. I believe all is set right now.
Any goodies?
No, it was just a blank box.
No. Oh, very anticlimactic.
Hmm.
Oh, well.
For you, maybe.
Ah. Was the true
Uh,
treasure inside you all along, friend?
I
Seems
guess we shall see once we leave and give it some time.
I just, of course. But at least your hand seems to be better.
Yeah. So I suppose I say gesturing to my sword still in my hand. You don't need that amputation?
I think we will stave that off for a bit.
And that's
Ah,
where we will end tonight's session.
Da 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 da.
The
Want to thank everyone for coming out and watching the stream. Big ups to you all.
big up.
Really appreciate it. There's literally
sorry for spending 2 hours on a riddle.
Yep.
look.
Uh,
Some people spend 2 hours on the riddle. Some people spend 2 sessions. Some people spend 2 minutes. It's gonna be different. But in the
Did
end,
anyone in chat get it before us?
no one got it in chat.
That's kind of disappointing.
I think I thought that was the answer before. That's why I put like the wood in there.
Yeah, it was.
But I guess it was looking specifically for metal.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But that's where we're gonna end it. And just remember, that's how the dice fall. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time.